Okay. All right, everybody, welcome to Paradise Vale. Let's see. Today is the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Today we are gathering together a group to go explore an unexplored hex. The weather is actually the weather is nice today. A little windy, but otherwise relatively fair. If you all would like to start out gathering, you do know from Hepzibah Chamberlain's message that you were to meet at her office, which is also her dwelling. But if you'd like to gather beforehand somewhere and all go together, you can, or we can slowly arrive at her place.
Cod would be in his Pelor shrine. Will make his way to the meeting place.
Alright, if we're gonna go to the meeting place, then I've got a map for you guys.
Raznik's heard about all these interesting creatures out in this hex. Can't wait to go hunt them.
Alright, if you guys... Yeah, drag out a token, like, over here. Not... Okay, y'all ended up in her house.
It's fine.
There we go.
Doesn't matter where we...
Doesn't matter where, you know the entrance of the house is over here.
I see you. I'm blind.
And we're still paused.
Yeah, there we go.
Hello there, small kobold.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we want to do the introductions...
You heard the good word of Pelor.
Would you like to give a description of
He
Cod?
hisses under his breath beak.
Oh yes, Raznik. Looking up from your small stature, you see very handsome and well-armored Valorian. He's got a large pack filled with all the things he recovered from the Chucklehounds. He seems to have almost an aura of light across his skin, and he wears a symbol across his shield that indicates that he's a cleric of Pelor.
Alright, as the camera then pans to who he's talking to. Pans down.
Yeah. Narrowed eyes looking at the tall Valorian who addressed him. You see a red-scaled kobold. He's got purple eyes, he's got a cloak. I imagine that goes into some kind of leather situation. Got a big crossbow on his back. And, yeah.
Alright, the camera pans over. Let's see. To a new face in town.
Is it this face?
Yes.
Okay, you see a disheveled man covered in at least a day, if not more, worth of sweat, looking like he doesn't bathe quite as regularly as some of the other settlers, and walks up holding a little scrap of parchment. I heard there's some work available.
You might be looking for the waste removal team. That they're meeting up over by the Mages Guild.
Ooh.
Waste removal.
You'll notice here, I guess, do you have any weapons on you, I guess?
He has a rapier at his side.
Noticing this, God says, my apologies, of course. You're one of our guides into the wilderness. You look like you just returned. Is it safe out there?
I haven't been out. It's my first job.
Oh, well.
Hasn't seen this man, and he's clearly tired. He offers him his water skin. You need a drink?
He looks at you a little unsure, and you see his lip kind of quiver a little bit.
It's not poison.
Not today.
As you have this conversation, another figure walks up.
Oh, great.
Either Deckard or Haku, whoever wants to show up.
You go, Lex. Lex? Nope.
He's muted.
He's muted, yeah.
All right, well, then Haku walks up.
Okay.
Oops.
Do you want to go, or do I go?
No, you go.
I
Who's
popped
picking
you
I
up.
was muted.
Oh, yeah. So, my screen is still blurry. Okay. So Haku is Fabro. He's rough looking, taller than an average Valorian, just a little bit. He has greenish, like light olive green skin. He seems sturdy and wears a really clean and polished armor, but he doesn't seem very strong, and he's not the athletic kind. But he seems calm and serious. So he approaches the group that he sees gathering outside of this place and recognizes Rasnik Becker. So he says hello and warns Rasnik not to do any more heretical acts, I guess.
Oh,
he's-
his friend.
He happens to be a kobold, if you're unaware. They kind of thrive in heretical acts.
Oh, yeah. You are right.
I
And
see that
finally-
you're a paladin. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just trying to get Deckard in the scene.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
The final member of the party arrives.
So you'll see a pretty tall, thin, gaunt Valorian. At his side, you'll see a small crossbow and a wand in his hand. He walks up. Hello, comrades. You see, we're out to explore a little bit today, huh?
Hope you can control your summons this time.
Well,
Ah.
we try, but
Size. Well, I'll just be your bodyguard today, so I'll try not to judge your heretical acts this time.
I don't mind having bodyguard. You can take the hits while I stab it from a distance.
A
I,
man after my own heart. Have you heard the good word of Pelor, the King of Light?
but I follow the word of Eretz. So
Yes, the Queen of Light.
As a
This isn't
reminder,
even the
whenever
front door.
front door's down here.
Yes,
let
she's
us go,
nice and all, you
comrades.
know.
follow the code.
Buildings. The goddess of civilization. You know,
Rasnik
civilization.
thinks about going through this woman's garden. Like, see if she's in there. No,
The window.
everyone else.
Okay, you see the door.
Who would like to go first?
Hello, honored code switch. We have come regarding your job posting.
All right, you see a woman walk out from her office.
Oh.
Dressed relatively well, wearing a dirty face mask, and looks like she has been doing something. And she walks out and says, "Oh, hi there. Sorry about the mess. I'm just trying to get set up. Just opened
Oh,
up the
no
new
problem at
housing
all.
block around here. Hepzibah Chambers, cryptozoologist. Pleasure to meet you." And she goes to take the mask off, and you can see that it's covering what looks to be some decent scarring on her face that maybe came from claws. And she walks with a little bit of a limp.
Likewise.
'Cause-
I am
so-
God. One of the members of the sect of Pelor, cleric in his service. Pleased to meet you.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Are you here about my posting on the quest board?
I
Fantastic. I was like pretty sure that nobody was going to answer after I put it up there. But I'm real excited. I've heard some good rumors. Who are your friends here? And I mean, we can say you introduce yourselves unless you want to say something in particular.
Haku just says his name. I'm Haku. That's it.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet y'all. Come on in. You can have a seat. Let's talk about it. And then hopefully we can get you going. Like I said, I'm kind of new to this whole like being able to hire adventurers. Normally I go out on my own, but like with my leg the way it is, it's kind of hard right now. And I was talking to the council, but like because of this like Chucklehound situation, they were all like just wound up tighter than a long-tailed cobalt in a room full of rocking chairs. So like, no offense or nothing, but yeah. And like I said, sorry, I'm not quite set up for entertaining right now. You do see as you look around, it does look like she's like recently unpacked or like putting things together, but odds, ends, various collectibles, various anatomical sketches of undescribable beings or beasts on the wall. You do see, like, looking through this doorway into what looks to be her office. She continues, like, I was fortunate enough to, like, get through right before the whole portal incident thing happened, but, took me a little bit to get set up, because, like, not all my stuff came through, and so I had to, like, cobble things together. Anyway, you don't want to talk about me. You want to talk about what's out there past the Carnivines, which, like, I'm real sad I missed.
Well,
Yes, we would like.
Is that good?
Sorry. We would be interested in any information you have on this area you've suggested we take a look at.
Alright, well, I don't have a lot because ain't nobody been over there yet. I think they're all scared of them plant monsters. So, but there have been some rumors of some odd creatures that just don't match with anything in any of the books I've got. So, I'm interested in it. Some of the creatures were like larger quadrupedal creatures. There have been some that like might be flying, making like weird noises. I'm not sure, but I'm wanting to get a catalog of stuff out there also potentially before Dr. Temps gets out there or this Amias individual, because they seem to not have the same goals I do when making contact with new species.
How much you want bring back? How much can we keep?
Well, I'm not quite sure what you mean, because I'm not necessarily wanting you to take them. I'm wanting information. Y'all ever done a zoological scouting?
Oh, yes,
Before?
information.
What?
Zoological scouting mission. Here, okay, hold on. Let me write you up a
It
thing.
means scouting pertaining to animals.
So she goes back into her office, comes back out with a notepad, and begins writing, like sits down and begins writing things out. And she says, all right, so this is a checklist for y'all on like what I'm gonna need you to do. First,
Find track.
Well, the-
I'm good at that.
there we go. It should pop. Did it pop up for you guys?
Oh,
You did.
Yep.
tracking.
All right. So first, we want tracking information. So sketches of the tracks, sample of their scat, that sort of thing, so we can find them. That's absolute bare minimum. Next, a good physical description of the creature, preferably with an accurate sketch. I hope one of y'all's good at drawing. Measurements are a plus, but of course, you know, you got to get up close and personal and make friends with them first. Then a map of the creature's habitat and territory, where they like to roam. Thorough description of the creature's habits, behavior, disposition. Are they friendly? Are they not? What do they eat? They eat meat. They eat berries. They eat people. That kind of thing. And then location and description of the creature's home dwelling, like their den, their roost, like whatever we end up calling it. Bonus would be like bringing back an individual.
Yeah, Ryzen's taps on that
specimen.
part.
Alive.
Oh.
Now, preferably an adult, but a juvenile would be acceptable. But it's hard to study their behaviors, because if they're a species that needs to be socialized, that's real hard. If they don't got them adults around there to socialize with them.
This seems like lots of work. How much you pay?
Well, I can pay
There's like
50 gold.
17 things you want us to do. He counts.
I can.
No. Don't
I-
worry
I-
about it. Once
I
we get
don't
out
have.
there, I'm sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Once we get out there, we'll determine the quality of these creatures and see if we can complete the tasks that you've allocated for us. They're more than reasonable, and I'm sure the compensation will match.
Yes, and I believe that there's also an individual that's collecting all the information on new things found in hexes anyway, and probably you could do double duty there. But the information about the creatures needs to come to me first.
Of course,
Okay.
you are the hire.
And if you find anything out there, objects, what have you, I really don't give a shit about that. So you can just keep it. I don't care.
Fantastic.
Sounds like fun. Let us head out, maybe.
All right.
Agreed.
And she does show you, like, on the map, which hex it is. And says, fantastic. I greatly appreciate it. Now, y'all be safe and come back in one piece, you hear?
Oh, most indefinitely.
Bye.
Rasmik's like, all right, I'm leaving.
Wait, which direction we go?
Yeah, I don't know exactly where this is in the outpost, so pick one. But I'm going to take you over the big-ass map anyway.
Okay.
Is there anything else, any prep or anything you'd like to do before you head out?
Yes. Haku will get a killer's kit, a new one, because this is almost spent.
I think COD is good.
All right, and I think, do we have an update on what can be purchased in the outpost?
Oh, yeah. So, because the prosperity has crossed the threshold of 5 for the outpost, anything non-magical player handbook, even up to and including plate armor, can be purchased. If you want to do something like get craftables or hire NPCs to make you stuff from parts you've harvested, there needs to be the requisite shop. Because we don't have any specialists, we've just imported like the higher priced items. So there's a tannery that just got finished a couple days ago. So anything leather adjacent, I guess, will be able to be crafted there. If you wanted to make custom plate armor, you would require the use of a blacksmith or your own set of smithing tools and proficiency within them. And should I go over the buildings as well?
I mean, you can if you'd like.
No.
Just
That's
real
fine.
quick. We don't have to. I mean, we're heading out of the hex anyway, so.
Anything?
But new stuff has been built.
All right, yeah. In addition to the tannery, there's a residential district which can be used to construct guild halls, smaller ones that we've updated, so you can start out with a cabin. Barracks helps the military, library helps prosperity, and the mages guild. And then now, those are the ones that all just got finished. And then lined up now is the training yard for the garrison, a monument to Arathis at the tavern, a marketplace, and a mine constructed in the Chucklehound Hex. And that's all I got.
Thanks for moving. It's going to be really hard for me not to fall back into that Hepzibah voice while I'm doing the rest of my DMing. But yeah, once you all have purchased your items, we do have a new thing where you've got the marketplace channel in Discord to just record what you're buying. That just helps us all out on record keeping. And yeah, whenever you're...
I was just gonna buy a net too, and more rope, extra rope.
Oh yeah, nets. I'll leave that to you.
Move it. My bad.
Should probably get a set of manacles as well.
Yeah, I should get the nets and the milk. Couple of nets then. Ooh, plus nets.
That nice silk.
Plus 3 net. What the?
Travel by 2 manacles.
I'll get 2 nets.
All right, just let me know when y'all are ready.
I'm ready.
Already.
Sending you some travel music, and we can head out of the outpost.
Box now. Jukebox.
I mean, if you want, I eventually I will learn how to use these bots and just do it.
That's all good.
But I
Just
appreciate.
like a.
Yeah, I'll give you a quarter.
There you go. Please.
All right. So what is your plan on how do you plan to get to it? You know that Hepzibah has told you you're going here, or this hex.
Deckard is yet to be out of the outpost, so he has no idea.
Well,
But-
Don't suck.
if we travel to the east, we'll have to pass by maybe the remains of some carnivines. And if we go to the north and wrap around, we'll be going through too much uncharted territory in addition to the Chucklehounds. Same with the south route. I believe 13D15 is our best choice.
Sounds good. Well, luckily, I'm good tracker and can survive in wilderness.
Oh, it's cute for us.
As he says this, the DM will ask for a survival check to see how well you make it across 13D15.
Anyone else proficient?
I am.
Okay, I got a +6, so.
Oh, those are the 2 warlocks for mission survival.
Is that a piece of bacon?
That is a
It
piece
is.
of bacon.
That's bacon.
Okay.
That should be advantage.
Oh, it's a hot folk. Of course.
This is the picture that Amias put onto the scouting map.
Yes.
I could totally see that.
Yes, as he is then sent back to cultural sensitivity training for the 12th time. All right, you said okay. You had advantage, so you make your way through the Carnivine hex relatively easily. It's been mapped out. Some roads are or at least paths are being put in to various places, and you remember enough from what you've been told that you shouldn't be going around chopping down trees or doing anything nefarious to plants. And I'm going to assume, since you're competent adventurers, you're not going to do that.
Right.
You make your way to about where the party token showed up, and that's about as far as you can get in a day.
Well, I say we bed down before crossing into uncharted territory. What say all of you?
Good idea.
As the already pulled
Alright.
out a 7.
Already ready to go. All right.
The survival checks then.
You haven't. You haven't adventured too much, so I'm gonna say like camp activities aren't really a thing. But yeah, let's see how well you set up this camp.
That's survival forever.
If that's what you're gonna use to set up your camp, yes.
Yeah, the majority need to be survival, so 3 out
Yeah.
of 5, and then 2 can be BS, other things.
That's what's survival for
Let's
me.
see.
Cod has no proficiency in survival, but he does have a +3. He's got a +7 in medicine, though, so perhaps I could clear the ground of any toxic plants or something that could harm my compatriots.
All right, I'll allow it.
I got athletics, so I can actually set up carry the stuff around and set it up, like dance and stuff like that.
Okay.
You're just not the only one that's tired at the end of the day. So it's easy for you to set up camp.
So then survival for the rest of us.
It looks like I've got survival from Raznik and Deckard. So I'd need one more survival and then. Yep, there we go. And then if you want to give me the medicine and the athletics.
That's bad.
All right, based on these rolls, Cod, you do a great job making sure there is nothing in this camp that could possibly harm your friends. Haku, you struggle setting up the tents, man. Like they're hard. Lots of like poles and like somebody lost the instructions a long time ago. It's difficult.
IKEA tents.
And as far as picking out a spot, you think you've got a decent spot for your camp. And speaking of the spot for your camp, here is your camp.
I can't see anything. I'm gonna look.
There we go.
Sorry, I can drag y'all out.
Oh.
I mean, if you want to and you can see, I wasn't sure what all. I think because I've got the fire on there, you can see. But I'll just.
Is it completely
Oh.
blackout?
No, there should be a fire.
The fun of being a Valorian, and I cannot see the fire.
Should be able to see it. Where are you?
No, me neither, and I have low light vision.
I'm over here.
I can't see myself.
Yeah, you can't. How can you not see the fire? Hold on, I'm looking.
We're blind.
Oh no, I think it's because you're where you are on the map. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in a little bit of a valley there, like tucked in some rocks, and you've got stuff up above you there. Let's see, we've got Deckard, Raznik, Kai. Okay, we need Haku. There you go, Haku. What all would you like to do this evening as you are setting up what you believe is a decent camp? I know, or I guess my question is, Raznik, is there something you would like to do?
Probably wait until the morning.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm just gonna go out, set up my hammock, eat rations, go to sleep.
All right. And who's gonna be lookout?
Probably Deckard.
I only got
Unless someone
a
else.
+1 to the intelligence survival, but I've got a +7 to the perception, so it might even out.
Survival, it's +7.
Oh, okay, what's your perception?
+4.
Nice, yeah, you do it. Well, Deckard does that. Cod will relax in solitude, communing with
All right.
Galore.
Are we only doing one lookout or a bunch of them?
I mean, if you wanna double up, you can. Like I said,
No,
like
no.
I'm not.
I mean, like overtime. Like, are we resting or just staying for a little while?
So the only thing about if you're lookout, you can't do camp activities. That's really the thing.
So what? Yeah, okay.
Try fine. He's got a
Let's
7
get
and a
with it.
4.
Haku's gonna, I don't know, maintain his armor and weapons and over anyone else if they want Haku to take a look at them.
Okay.
But I don't think it does anything special. Just like.
All right.
Ooh, a hammock, nice.
Oh yeah, I'll remember next time I make a camping map to give you a hammock. Let's see. That's the intelligence survival, and then I need a perception.
would you say you had prefer perception, Cod?
Oh, well, I can't do it because I'm not on lookout.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hopefully not terrible.
As everyone's getting settled in, Deckard, you hear a noise coming from above you in this direction. You know, this is about a 25-foot wall, like drop here between ground level or above you and then here where you are. You hear some snuffling in the brush and moving around with some trees. There is a creature out there.
Deckard will go wake up, probably Resnick, because he can see in the dark. Little kobold, there is something out in the darkness. It sounds like animal.
Okay. Look at his crossbow. Where?
Over that way. Up the hill.
Up the hill?
You know,
How
there
sheer
are a
is this
couple
hill?
ways. It's pretty sheer, but you can, like, if you use like either these rocks here, you can climb up, or you could use these as a step. There also might be, like, farther along the ridge, there might be like some fallen trees or something that could help you climb up as well.
Deckard's gonna pop out a torch. Oop.
Scrabbling up this tree right here.
All right, yeah, you can do that.
Can't go through
Are you trying to be quiet? Oh, you can't get through the wall. Yeah, there we go. I'll move you. Boop.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'll try and. I don't
Were
know.
you trying to be stealthy at all?
No. Was it trying to be stealthy at all? No.
It was doing what
I
it was
wasn't
doing.
stealthy.
All right. Then you see it reaching for its initiative dice.
Oh
Because
shit.
you have spooked it.
You're a loud snore.
It spooked me.
By the way, is Haku able to see better in the dark because of low light vision?
Oh, nice,
Oh my
God.
God.
He's sleeping hard. It depends on if it's a starry night or if there's a moon out or anything. If there is, then you'll have your low light. Oh, from the campfire,
Yeah.
actually, you have low light.
Yeah. That might be a setting I need to.
There's a macro for it. It's like
Okay.
Let's see, best vision macro. So if you just hover over your dude, or make sure you select him, click vision type, and you can change it to dark vision 60. It should auto update for you.
Okay, is that something I need to do, or?
No, I mean the player's gonna handle that.
Players
You know,
can
if they
Okay.
if they want to see, you know, they can handle it.
All right. Let's see. Now I gotta.
Look at my boon for sleeping so well.
Yep. And it looks like somebody else gets a boon as well. You discover something as you're sleeping.
Oh, nice. I can with my lord.
Yeah, as you as you were laying down or trying to get comfy, you found a interesting shaped rock that might be Pelor related.
Ah, nice. I will definitely bag that up. I'll go next to all the other interesting rocks.
Around with the face of hell. Nice.
However, Sugary Owlbear does learn a rare piece of information.
How best to eat a kobold.
I don't know. I'm gonna say like, okay, like he figured out where he was. So there we go. Has everybody rolled? Chauncey, have you rolled initiative?
Oh, if you go up to the top right, click on the fist, Chauncey, and then you click on the dice next to your.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was still asleep, so I wasn't
Oh
rolling.
no.
Go ahead and just do it
I think
because
I'm missing like a word out of every 10 here on the audio for some reason.
Yeah, I mean you're still technically asleep, but just to see.
Okay.
I mean you could sleep faster than everybody else.
Lex, can you swap our server? The Discord server for Red?
Oh yeah. Give me a sec.
What's your general geographic location, Chauncey?
Yeah.
Southeast US.
Alright, see if you can find that.
Oh, I don't. Where did they move it?
Oh yeah, it's somewhere weird.
Oh, I can't change the region.
Oh, they removed that actually, I think.
Oh, what? Okay, well,
That's
Yeah,
lame.
it's auto done. Well, shit.
Well, if for some reason I don't respond quickly,
no worries.
yell at me or put something in the chat.
Mhm.
All right, it looks like
Tell if I'm trailing off or if the audio cut out.
If it goes to me, I was there.
Yeah.
While sleeping, I have a 12 passive perception. Is this, has it been like a screech of an owlbear or like a scream of a Raznik?
yeah, okay, yeah, if Raznik screamed, then
Alright, I will spend my turn waking up then, and standing up inside my tent. Taking the dodge action, actually. And then I will, oh, actually, I mean, I'm surprised, so literally all I can do is just wake up, I guess.
yeah, you
Wake up, prone, and then I'll pass to Raznik.
Who sent you? And he's gonna cast Hex on it. Well, it's Hellish Quarry. Then I'll roll Burnout in just a second. I'm gonna give it disadvantage on. Let's see.
Easy.
Is strength checks, and then I'll fire shut off my crossbow. Let's roll a Burnout first.
Oh,
Whoa!
no.
Look at that dice spin. What the heck? Okay, give me it.
Burn with it. First burn out of the day, nice.
My dice in a second.
By the way,
Rolling private.
I need to.
Oh, am I I am.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you right click it, you can reveal it.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh shit.
Do heck. Not rolling concentration. And then we'll shoot it. Cool.
Your crossbow bolt sinks into the creature. It lets out angry hoot.
Nice.
All right. So that's 6 plus 3, and then I'm gonna slide down this log. You'll have to move me since it's a wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep going. Hold on. How far was that? It was right there. 15. Okay. I'll tell Deckard good luck. And then I passed to him.
You would, but the owlbear is gonna steal.
I intended to.
Shit.
Now that the owlbear is known, if you like select its token and then kind of strobe the hidden status, like enter combat, exit combat, enter, it'll show back up on the initiative for us at least.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, there it is. Sugary
There it
owlbear.
Yeah.
2, I see. Just kidding.
All right. It sees you swoop down. It lets out an almost deafening hoot that you think might be calling more creatures to it.
Shit.
and then it runs up. Those of you in the camp here running up here, and then a whoosh of wings as it leaps and glides
She.
to land here and turn and look.
Fuck is that?
What?
Good thing we all brought our anti-owlbear tents, right?
Yep.
If you notice, it does have wings that can glide.
That doesn't look like an owl there. That looks like an actual owl. Weaver your owl or something like that.
It's from those
Fire
spots.
owl.
It's the bear owl, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hey, who knows? Maybe it's not actually an owlbear, but it's close enough. It's going to pass to Chauncey.
Okay, so I get to wake up and that's
Yep.
it? Is that right?
Yep, you get to wake up
Oh. I'm not
because there's definitely noise going on.
and I'm still prone, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You can stand up, couldn't you? Move, it's not action.
It's
Stand up.
surprised.
Yeah, but you can move when you're surprised. You can take actions, yeah.
If you're surprised, you can't move or take.
You can't. Yeah, you can't do
But
anything.
I
You
can
just
now
get your
take-
reaction back.
I can
yeah.
now take reactions.
Yeah, who are you gonna pass to? Haku or
Oh,
Deckard?
Haku.
Luckily, Peku wasn't sleeping, but he's just gonna put out his shield and that's it. Pass to Deckard. Because he's still surprised.
Alright, Deckard.
I see Raznik running like a maniac, and hearing the thing land, he'll pop over here, see it, and we'll summon an ethereal bone and launch it at the owlbear.
Alright, it definitely slams into the owlbear.
It's
You can add your in mod to that now. Oh wait, no, you're level 2, right?
No, level 2.
Alright.
I gotta be one more. Yeah, and I assume it's gonna steal for the next exchange.
Yep. Just a second.
Yeah. Oh snap!
There's a bunch more coming, so.
Yeah, well, it was a good hit too.
Yeah, good hit.
Alright, this one looks around. Sees you, Haku. But then there's Deckard. That asshole. He's gonna run up. Leaving a whole bunch of purple blood everywhere. I don't know why it's purple, alright.
It's a monstrosity.
And is going to swipe at you.
Ouch, this is going to hurt.
I believe. Oh my god.
Whole switch. Oh, it's only
Ooh,
2 damage. That's not
Nice.
bad.
Doing
I
worse.
will take that too. And I will steal.
Alright.
Actually, oh, should I? I probably should have blasted it, but I'll save my spells. I will hold my. What should I do? Yeah. I'm gonna hold a. No, I'm gonna disengage.
you can't steal, so you can just attack.
10, 20, and I'll pass to Cod.
Alright. Cod will stand up. He said,
Yeah,
hey,
this-
what sort of
this-
ruckus is going on out here?
This square here, Deckard, was difficult terrain.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you might want to move it. Yeah.
Cod will hold the tent flap open as he kind of peeks his head out. Is the owlbear large enough that I can see him from here?
Probably. You definitely
Right.
see like a form like hulking around, and there's probably some blood, like the blood trail that it dripped.
I'll scream, "What ho, Pelor! Smite this foe!" And then I will sling it out. And I will move back in my tent. Let the flap fall closed. Nice. 3 radiant damage.
It hoots angrily.
There's a wisp of wind as the tent flap slides shut. I'll pass to is it already gone? Yeah, it is. I'll pass to Chauncey so he can rouse himself.
I will stand up. Naturally. Nope. Okay, I'm double prone. Let me.
Right click it.
Oh yeah.
I know. It's just not not my setup, so I'm not used to that. Okay. All right, and standing up. I guess I need to move out of my tent, probably. So let's say that's another 5 feet of my movement to get out of the tent. And in the shadows, I can probably make out that it's an owl wolverine, and look at him. Well, only thing missing from my pack was a feather pillow. Guess that's solved. Oh, if it'll cast.
You gotta click the dice next to the name.
Yeah, I did, and it didn't. Yeah.
Oh, you hidden
There we
roll?
go.
Oh, there it was. Nice.
There.
Boys.
Okay.
Nice.
And can I pass to Haku then?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Is there a way that shows who's gone each round?
Yeah, if you go over to the bar on the left, you might have to hover over it to get it to show up, and then go down to the lightning bolt. That'll pull out the popcorn initiative.
Oh, that's the popcorn tracker. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, that's it for me.
Haku's gonna stand up, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to trigger aggressive. I can move my speed up to an enemy. Oh, move around, fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you run through the fire, that might be bad. I mean, you can certainly do it, but...
No. No thanks. Haku knows the danger of fire. And I'm gonna swing at it, or stab at it.
And stab you do.
Sorry. Is it dead, or is it still okay?
Nope. It's
I
still
made it! Ah, shit, just 1 damage. It's better than nothing. And I give Chauncey 6 temporary hit points.
Okay, thank you.
And I'll pass to Resnick.
Step closer, loading another bolt. You should have known better than to hunt the hunter. I'm gonna attack it. I won. I knew it. Never say anything cool.
No.
Never do anything cool. Oh no, I have advantage because Haku's there now. Never mind. 21 for 8.
Hold on, I was having... Alright, for some reason it's... There we go. I had a server disconnect for a second. It is not showing me... It is not showing me that roll for some reason.
It was a nat 1 or a 21 total with the advantage from Haku.
Yeah.
Okay, to hit,
Yeah, and then
that definitely hits. What was the... Since for some reason I'm still not seeing it, what was the damage?
11
Hey.
total.
Oh yeah, Hex.
Alright. Just a second and I'll get that on there. If it was 11 total, how would you like to do this?
Okay. Yeah, I just kind of I shoot it in the neck, and it just falls over. And I raise my crossbow triumphantly. Oh, and I get that 10th HP.
This might have been the creature we are supposed to capture and not kill. I just realized.
Maybe.
We're not in the hex yet, so this one's a freebie.
Free loot.
All right. So, that was Raznik, correct? Yes.
And I'll pass to.
Who would you like to pass to?
I pass to whatever monsters are out there.
All right, let me pop these.
The adrenaline, a hunt.
You see, smeared owlbear come flying in to land. Actually, land right here. But that was all of its movement. It can't do anything else. So it looks around you. Hoots. And then... There we go. You hear another hooting as another winged creature lands here and looks at you all. And is going to pass to Cod.
Alrighty.
There are more.
Hey. Should we capture one? I think let's work on the large creature.
God will poke his eyes outside the tent and will cast Bless onto Chauncey, Deckard, and Haku.
Yes.
Which one's the blessed marker?
Triangle. Blue.
Brew
Fourth
triangle.
row, third right.
And then I will pass
Search
to...
function.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yes.
I was saying the search, but yeah, if you're doing the right click on your token and looking for the conditions that way, you can search now.
Even better.
Alright, and then I'll pass to Haku.
Haku is gonna ask Deckard if we should capture one of them, or should we just slay them all? Or I guess everyone.
Not sure.
Well, the spiteful one looks a little smaller.
Sorry, I had to step away, but I mean, do we feel like there's more hoots coming through the night, indicating more arriving?
You definitely hear hoots off in the distance. You don't know if they're coming or not.
Okay.
Well,
We can always
Can always get
get some
another.
more later.
Yeah. If you can, try and non-lethal one of them, I guess, and then we can decide what to do with it after.
good idea. Okay, I'm just gonna approach this one, stab at it.
Nice.
All right, you definitely stab it.
Nice.
It, as your blade sinks in, it hoots menacingly. Who are you gonna pass to?
Chauncey.
Looks like feather pillows all around, boys. Oh, this thing won't roll if my sheet's popped out, it looks like. Okay. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, if for some reason, even though they don't understand your words, they understand the meaning behind them. An Archimortal.
Intention.
in my tub. Okay, pass to Decker.
You feathered bastard who shall look like a good snack, and he will send a bolt of fire at it and scorch its life. This one, sorry.
Oh, sorry, the other one.
And then I'll pass to Resnick.
Okay.
Scaly one.
Great.
I'll try and kind of lure this one away. I think I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna hex it. I'm gonna mark it as my next quarry. Then I'm just gonna. I'm gonna hex its. Wisdom. Then I'm gonna shoot at it.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
no advantage.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try to get his attention. And then that'll be it. I'll pass.
Hey, Chauncey already went. I think I
Yeah,
forgot to
already
click him.
Oh, okay then. I didn't
Yeah,
hit it, so I'll
so-
pass to Cod then.
All right. I will bravely emerge from this tent. Move to the side of Chauncey.
I can't see God. I'm gonna reload. Is it visible?
I will Sacred Flame the smeared. Actually, I'll hold no, because I would lose the bless. Yeah, I'll just Sacred Flame it. On smeared.
All right.
Pelor, take care of this one. He does. 2
And
radiant,
Pelor says yes.
more or less. With that, I assume he will steal.
Yes, he will. And will look at you, Haku. Raise up a wing and scrape it along the ground, flicking a whole bunch of like leaves and debris up into your face.
Oh no, the Bane.
Oh,
Cast.
my armor. Constitution save.
Yep.
Oh no! Oof.
You barely avoid being blinded. You
And I
think
almost
that
got a-
these aren't. Yeah, and you almost got a consequence. It doesn't blind you, so it's frustrated, and it's gonna pass to spiteful. Who is
Was it blessed?
spiteful?
The blessed save.
Oh yeah, and is going to fly or glide off of this rock over here. Take a look at you, Erasnik.
Mm.
And try to peck at you.
Oh damn.
Ouch.
And I believe it does.
Yeah.
And then... Yeah. And then it's going to... pass to...
I know.
yeah, it'll pass to
me.
you. Yeah,
What?
it hit you. Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Manage anyway. What else do we do? Got me pretty good there. Yeah, I'm just gonna disengage. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Well, no, that'd be the same thing. I'm just gonna disengage. I'm gonna dive between its legs and then run over here.
All right.
Then yeah, I'll pass to Deckard.
You see it comically look in between its legs as you go. Like, huh?
The one Resnick was having an issue with, I will summon a cold, icy skeletal hand to grab it. Oh,
What you do?
die.
Stick.
And then I'm gonna move back. This 5 20 feet. Actually,
Where do you have? Even old.
oh, I have a torch. Pop the torch, and I'll pass to Haku.
Haku will say, "Not the kobold." Wait. It's stabbed. Foul
Okay.
creature.
They're very expendable.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Oh
yes!
my god.
Yes!
Double crits.
It's barely hanging on.
I am tempted to smite it. Yes, I will smite it. I must show no cruelty towards my enemies. I must finish them. Fine.
All
Is
right.
it dead?
Well, yes, it is. It is very dead.
Good. And I will give the 10 HP to Resnick. Yeah, 7. And I'll move back here between my eyes and owl thingy and pass to Chauncey.
Come to think of it, these things are starting to smell bad. Don't know that I'll use that pillow after all.
You can see Cod's got his nose turned in the direction of the owlbear rather than you. Oh my god, those vicious mockeries.
Yeah, just slaying them.
Yeah.
Okay, so then can I pass to anyone?
Let's see you.
Its next exchange, it's gonna steal,
Steal. Okay.
and it sees you, Haku.
Aye.
It's
Ala
gonna
Moana.
raise its wing.
Oh,
Gonna raise its wing, and instead of trying to blind you again, it's gonna reach out and smack you.
oh.
Maybe.
Oh, what's 10 feet away?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, it's 15. Never mind.
Aw.
Well, I mean, Steeler's choice, honestly. That's with the blast.
directly away
Bounce
from
off
it.
the log.
You're a paladin, correct?
Aw. Raznik
So
ducks
you-
as Haku's large form
Yeah,
goes right over
flies
his
over.
head.
Do I take any damage or just drawn
You
away?
do not take any damage, but you are prone.
Oh, interesting.
Go, hey!
You feel like if you'd fallen into the fire, you'd definitely be taking damage. This is more you were staggering backwards.
Tripped over the log.
Yeah, triple bullet.
It was smeared owlbear, spiteful owlbear is dead. It's now going to pass to. It's gonna pass to you, Chauncey.
That means I have to keep coming up with lines. Yeah, rather than do that, I'm just gonna get sick of this thing. Run up and
Oh, he's going in.
rapier.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
Teasing us.
almost.
still 11's pretty good.
You still
Yeah.
hit. You still hit. Like,
Rolled max damage on both
Max
those die.
damage.
Holy cow.
Nice, very nice.
hold on. I did not apply the damage for some reason. Just a second.
Rolls today are chaotic.
Wait, what happened to my HP?
Oh, was I on you? Is that what happened?
Yeah, you killed me.
All right.
Oh.
Sorry. You get 11 back. You add 11 back to you. That's what happened. For some reason, it didn't select it didn't want to select the owlbear.
Yeah.
All right. Who are you gonna pass to, Chauncey?
Me.
Could also be.
Okay. I dropped out for a second. Is it still alive?
Yeah.
It is
your turn to
still
pass.
it is still alive, and you need to pass.
Okay.
No worries.
I'm going to pass to Razek.
No.
During this opening, Razek's gonna do an unnecessary dodge roll this way. Shoot up into its soft underbelly. Flush. Advantage. And make sure it's on there.
Oh man.
Nice.
Then,
Nice heck.
Still going, I'll pass through. Get it. Get it.
It is still barely hanging on. In fact, you think it's hanging on by like 3
I
threads.
have behind this rock and pass the Haku.
Non-lethally Haku.
I can also throw a net at it if you want.
Let's knock it out first. Smites.
Okay, good idea.
That.
Okay, Haku will stand up, run at it, and stab non-lethally.
All right. I'm gonna say you're not actually stabbing. You're more hitting it, but you do. You knock this creature out.
That's
Wow, such a big strapping paladin. I'm sure you'll have no trouble carrying this creature back.
And at this point, you hear some more hoots off in the distance, but you feel like you're safe for now.
Nice. I'll go up and can I put the manacles on this creature? Ooh, I've got 2 of them, so can I daisy chain him?
What exactly? Like, just describe what you're wanting to do.
Throw it out here. So I mean, like,
Okay.
clasp them both together so that we're not like breaking its shoulders when we slap its hands together. It's got like a wide span, and then put
Yeah.
one around each because it's a bird, so maybe it's got like skinny arms. I don't know.
Yeah, it does have skinny arms, so like, yeah, that'll work. Like, it'll take 2 manacles to do that because
All
it is a
right.
large creature. But I will say you can do it.
We'll
And let's see how long it takes for this thing to wake up.
Oh yeah, and then I'll obviously stabilize it for sure. Sacred.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Well, you
16.
didn't. You didn't need to. I mean, they did non-lethal, so it was already stabilized.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Nice.
So it looks like it'll probably come to in a couple hours.
Uh-oh. Have to keep bonking it, knocking it down. Raznik.
Like, if you keep doing that, eventually you will cause irreparable damage to this creature.
Luckily, I've got healing. Alright, Raznik, fetch your hammock and we will wrap this puppy up.
Well, this thing flew and made weird noises. Is this one of the things we're supposed to be looking for?
Whoa.
He's a cryptozoologist.
I'm only now seeing the blood. Like all the blood just popped in at the same time. What the heck?
Yeah, Foundry is being a little weird.
It's just like so
Yeah, I'm gonna clear the like massacre off the board.
I didn't see any at all.
We need a
I-
sketch of the track. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I got it. He pulls out a piece of parchment and lays it on this rock and starts trying to sketch the thing.
Nice.
He hands you his hammock though.
Alright. God will hand it to Haku.
What do you want me to do with this?
wrap it up. You are the paladin, of course. I'm here to keep you all alive.
Oh, okay, for sure. I'll wrap it up with the hammock, I guess, and I will also throw in a net, just in case.
Ooh, yeah, like a tie down, like a tarp or something.
Like a big fish.
Big birded burrito.
Make sure it's comfortable. For the sake of progress. Oh, by the way, I'll remind you that my paladin tenets are in Haku's journal, in the miscellaneous part. So you can read it there.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take a look. Alright, you feel like you've got a decent birdrito going on.
Nice.
You had 2 hours before it came to, so you had enough time to like get it decently wrapped up.
Alright. Oops, kind of off. Alright.
And
Well then, do we want to
Raznik, you were sketching it, correct?
We can get a very good physical description. Don't have their territory, but we can definitely say that this is probably close. Thorough description of creatures' habits. It's quite mean. Screeches and bites us.
Hunts at night.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If Raznik is drawing, I'll pass him some of my cartographer tools. A little bit of paint and pencils.
Hunts in packs.
Yeah, for sure. We have about half of the requirements, I believe. The living specimen will probably be the big ticket item.
The burrito.
We can bring it back, sleep in the outpost, and come back out.
Remarkably
Maybe 2
thin
days.
skin when it comes to insults.
Okay, he hands his drawing to Cod, it's the burrito, and then he goes to
Fantastic.
start harvesting these guys.
Spectacular work. You'd almost think you have a full set of fingers.
Wait, hold on, let me pull up our new, new and improved harvesting. Just a second.
Oh man, this dude wakes up in a burrito. Brethren are being harvested.
It's not gonna be happy. It's gonna be a very, very angry burrito.
Should have bought some chains. That seems a little bit too much, though.
Or just, well, I don't have rope. Anyone has rope?
I have.
I bought extra rope.
I do not have rope. Never mind. I got a priest back.
We can tie it
You
up
guys
even
bring?
more.
I had used my hammock, 2 ropes. I made this drawing.
Don't worry.
I used my net and I knocked it out.
Yes, you may have it all back once we return this creature to the outpost.
How much does the creature weigh?
The creature weighs a lot. It's
Mhm.
probably about 800 pounds.
Ooh, so it's more Wolverine than Owl. Let's write that down.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to see if I can carry it.
You have a double pulling, so it's a
Yeah.
help. And then I have 13 strength. I could help.
I don't think I can. I have 15.
Jonathan, just pretend that this is the weekly trash collection. I'm sure.
I think I have about 400 power. Yeah, 400 pounds of carrying capacity. So I can just drag it around, not carry it.
We want
Alright,
at least have the
so-
armor.
If you guys want to see what you can harvest, I'm gonna need either nature or animal handling check. Intelligence and animal handling.
Yes.
I have a +4 nature.
That would be. I can add my intelligence. +5. And
Nice.
Does anybody else have a higher animal or nature?
I got a.
Looks
what
like
do I got for
you're
animal
it.
handling? No.
While he's doing animal handling, like lifting it up, can I assist with nature?
Yes. I will allow that.
So you see, young Raznik, these are called wings. Here we have talons. These are feathers.
Alright. You take a look and you think that their talons could be harvested and possibly made into daggers. You also think that collecting some certain feathers, specific feather types on them, could also be used for fletching to increase the damage of an arrow.
Nice.
Does that work for crossbow bolt too? Same deal.
Yes, it does.
Okay. What do I gotta do now? Harvester's tool?
Yep, harvester's tool, and if people want to help, they can.
Okay. Pulls out a wickedly sharp, curved knife. And, where it's going at, does anyone else have...
I mean, you do also think you could probably get like some decent like meat out of these as well.
Bad
No one
nuts.
else has it, I'm just gonna roll it.
Yeah, I have no relevant skills.
You got it.
Oh, not great.
15.
15.
Average.
Alright, you all get to it then. I'll be in my tent.
Probably
4
whip out a
hours.
hand axe and help.
Yeah, so it'll take you 4 hours to do that, and you get. Just a second, let me see what you get. Alright, it looks like you get 3 usable claws that can be fashioned into daggers. Some of them had like just wear and tear and damage. And it looks like you get a total of 8 feathers suitable for fletching, and it takes 2 arrows per, or 2 feathers per arrow or bolt to do the fletching. But any bolt you do that to will get an additional 1d4 damage.
And how many... was it again? 8?
Yeah, 8 feathers total, so you could do it to 4 arrows or 4 bolts.
What about meat? Rations, anyway.
Meat. You could probably get once it's cured. Like, you don't really have a way to do that now. But once it's cured, you could probably get about 6 rations out of it. I mean, you could just, I mean, you have a campfire if you wanted to just, like, cook up the usable meat that you could now. Obviously you could, but that, you know, it's got a shelf life, basically.
And the claws can be made into daggers without any special things, or they can just be used as daggers, or no?
They can be used as daggers. It would take some time, if you have any sort of crafting, either like leather works or whatever, you gotta make a handle, basically.
I see.
You could try to use them without, but they're really hard to hold.
Right. What time is it now? Yeah, he's tired. He's gonna go
Let's
curl up
see.
where his hammock once was. He's gonna like squeeze himself underneath these 2 rocks and go to sleep.
Alright,
This is
yeah,
my-
I was gonna say, it's probably around, by the time you do all of this, it's probably around midnight or 1. By the time you're done harvesting and stuff, the Birdrito has woken up, and is making hooting noises that sound distressed.
Someone should bind its beak.
Good idea. Rasly, can I have some of the rope?
I'm tired.
Just give me the rope.
No. Did you not bring your own rope?
Nah.
What?
Hey, I have nets.
No one else has rope.
It continues hooting loudly.
You just knock it out again.
That's-
He throws his rope. Just at.
I'll grangle the beast and try to silence it with the rope, obviously.
Alright, I will take. I'm gonna say this is gonna be animal handling for you to figure out how to wrestle it and get its beak secured.
I might need some help here.
Well, God thought you had it handled. He went to sleep. You can wake him up if you really want.
All right, Haku. It takes a little bit, but you get them secured. There's still noise, obviously. It's just much softer.
All right, are we going
Does
back to
look
the
at
outpost?
you. It does look at you with murderous intent, though.
Write that down. Behavior, murderous intent. Do we wake up?
You do.
Nice.
You wake up in the morning. It is now the morning of the 5th.
Well, I feel very refreshed. Are you all ready to travel back?
He's resting on top of the beast. Let me remove this.
Is it morning?
It is morning.
Okay. Yes, Russ gonna wake up with tired eyes.
All right, what would you like to do? You've got your Alrito is still hanging out.
We will
He is not
drag it.
unconscious though.
How many knockouts do you think this creature can take before it takes permanent brain damage?
That would be a nature or animal handling check.
Okay, I'll do nature then. Somebody assisting me as I ask. Nope. All right.
Notifications
There you
for
go.
me.
Nature? No, I can't. Would you have to be proficient?
All
to
right,
help?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so
All right, Cod, you take a look and you think, especially given the state that it's current in, you probably have one knockout left before like it starts doing some damage, because
Alright.
it's chilling here with like 1 HP.
Well, would that be something that could be handled by lesser restoration if it's blinded or deafened from being brain damaged?
No, it's a deeper thing.
Well,
Permanently reduces its intelligence score.
Haku, unfortunately, this creature cannot be knocked out again, so you'll have to drag it as is.
I can do that.
Just drag it backwards.
We're going back to the outpost, right?
You
I think
feel
so.
like it will take you much longer to drag this creature back with it conscious, because while you do have it in a burrito or a bird-rito, that bird-rito can still roll around like a little sausage.
Well, let's knock it out for the first couple hours of dragging it so we get farther away from the territory.
Could we make some sort of I don't know,
Oh, I know what that
carry it
can
on
do.
like a stretcher?
I will virtually cast silence.
Do you have calm emotions? Maybe that would help.
how many
No,
emotions?
of course.
It only works on
I mean, you could
humanoids.
try like working with it and seeing if you can calm it down, but I mean, it is like one strand away from death and wrapped up like a burrito.
Can I do an animal handling with charisma? Try to calm it down.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Eh,
It'd be a high DC though, because it's almost dead and wrapped in a burrito. I'm just telling you.
I could also heal him. Try to calm him down like that. What you guys think?
You feel like
Good.
healing it might reduce the DC a little bit, but there's still going to be a check involved.
Well, let's see.
Keep gonna do that now.
Yeah, go for it. Trying to think of other stuff, but I do not have anything.
Alright, Haku will have mercy on the beast and call and cast Cure Wounds with his lay on hands.
All right.
Better than nothing.
It is better than nothing, and the act of mercy is.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, that was loud. Let's not do that again. It was the act of mercy has endeared it a little bit to you.
Alright. Then I will try the charisma animal. Shit. I am bonding with this creature. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so the creature, still looking murderously at the rest of the party, seems to look at you with closer to indifference.
Really not.
True. All right.
So it's not like it doesn't trust you, but you think if it breaks free, it won't try to maim you. So
Right.
you're on your way to making friends. And when you start dragging it across the ground on the way back, like, we'll see what happens there. But the plan is back to the outpost.
I
You
think so.
just walked all the way over here.
This is what we came for, though.
Maybe.
It is some
But yeah.
sort of crypto album.
You did get the sense that you needed, like, she wanted to get that full list from you guys. In order to successfully complete the mission.
Well, 50%'s good.
I mean, we can come back. Deliver this one and then come back here.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Or we could, leave it here, see if we can find its nest nearby.
Yeah.
You know, just drag it around for a while.
What else do we need? We need to find its nest. If we can learn any more about its habits.
It'll be hard to observe the creatures with this one behind us.
Yeah, I think we'd have to leave it here at camp and venture out. If these things hunt at night, perhaps they sleep during the day. Might be easier to sneak up on.
Up to you guys. What's the plan?
Haku is dragging you. You think what he is. You're the ones thinking. Haku is just putting up a muscle.
I mean, God would vote to take it back, you know? He's not really on a time crunch, even in the meta we are, you know?
By the way, I can see the Foundry clock. Is that a new thing or?
I'm trying to figure out where the because we swapped over to another one and I actually don't know where it is. So somebody can tell me how to find it.
Go to the
tiny clock.
little person on the left. There's a calendar at the bottom below the popcorn.
Ah, there it is. Okay, it was in a different
Yeah,
spot.
it's pretty big.
Right.
I see. Comic. Okay. How long did it take us to reach this point? Like a day?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it took you a day. It's now the morning of the 5th. Do you guys see the simple calendar now, or do I still need to?
Yeah.
Okay. And then time is that's gonna take forever.
Need
Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning on the 5th. Is that the date it's showing? Yes.
Yep.
Alright.
Did Cod cast the silence or not?
Yeah, I could ritually cast it.
How long does it last?
Ritual past 10 minutes. It lasts 10.
Yeah, now it doesn't. Silence doesn't move. So.
That's true.
Yeah, that would take like a week to move him like that. Casting silence every 10 minutes.
Let's just go for it then.
Alright, so you're going to head back to the outpost?
I think so.
Alright,
cool.
I'm gonna need a survival check. You can get back, nothing horrible is gonna happen to you. I just want to see how long it takes you to drag this creature back to the outpost.
Technically, Haku can't drag the creature by itself if we go like very specific on the weights. Because I think I can only drag about 600 pounds.
Yeah, I can assist you. I can drag.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can. I'm saying, like, I'm gonna allow you guys to drag it if you're working together as a team, but it is rolling around.
Hey,
I'll give you mine. And someone else has proficiency, right?
I think Raznik does.
Okay. Then in that case, Deckard, you get a boon.
I have no idea what it is though.
Oh, it's back on self roll.
Right click and make it.
Yep. There we go.
Oh, sweet. That is kind of useless.
Yeah.
'Cause I've got.
You think it's gonna take a while, but somehow through some of like just Deckard being Deckard, he's able to guide you all through, and you don't lose any time on your travel, making your way back. So it is about a day to get back. Of course, it is evening by the time you make it to the outpost.
it's a long time.
So I mean, this was your whole day here.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, at least we got some info. We can always go back out if everybody's feeling up to it.
I think we could go another day out in the forest.
Try and gather the rest of this.
So what are you doing with your birderito?
Bringing it to...
Yeah, we leave it outside. We knock on the door.
To have some fun?
Yeah.
We're going to
She
receive the
comes.
Huh?
She comes open. Well, first of all, the guards are gonna look at you like, "What the hell?" as you drag this thing in. But I assume you're like, "Oh, we're taking it to Dr. Chamberlain," and they're like, "All right."
Official outpost business, of course. In the service of Pelor as well as
It's
Arathis.
not the weirdest thing you've seen today.
And like they look at each other, and one of them's like, "Yes, that checks out. This isn't the weirdest thing we've seen. Carry on." There's
Since
rabid animals
clearly
staked out outside.
Agitated. He didn't get it.
yeah, since it's obviously gonna get agitated from all the people, Haku's gonna sing to it.
Okay, all right.
Can help with
Give me
by
that. Give me that
playing a little game.
Give me that charisma check to see if you soothe the owlbear.
I actually have extra performance. I have proficiency performance.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
how's it
yeah.
gonna help?
Give me a performance check. Yeah, and you got Chancey helping.
Nice.
You feel like Haku, you start singing, and it's not good. It's not good. But then Chauncey joins in, and like suddenly like just having like backup, and maybe like the backup of a bard, like gives it that boost, and
Nice.
it's pretty darn good.
The song of my
And
people.
as you have your little like jazz caravan down the street of the outpost, dragging your bird Rito, the bird seems to kind of get into it. Like it's not fighting as much, and like kind of like you see it tapping like one of its claws as it's being dragged. Like it's like it gets into it. You show up at Hepzibah's house, knock on the door. She opens the door and looks very confused for a second, and then looks down, sees the bird Rito, and is like, "Good lord, what did you do to that thing?"
We
Hit
killed its
him.
pack
Yeah.
It was
and ate it in front of him.
an eventful night, but we acquired the bird for you. Sort of bird.
His name is Cow.
All right. Did he tell you that?
No, I named him.
Well, he might have a name of his own. At some point, we
Oh.
should ask him.
You're
But
right.
let's see. Just bring him on in. Bring him on in. I'll work on him. Y'all certainly did a number to him. Now, do you have the list? Like, where's his home? Can you show me on the map?
Interesting.
I show him the picture I drew of it.
Well, that's a very nice drawing. But where on the map does it live? Like, where's
Shrugs.
its
I don't know,
roost?
why am I suddenly faced?
We have not found that out yet, but easiest was to bring this back. Find
Yeah.
other things about this.
We
bird.
didn't really want to dispose of it after we'd already taken it into our care, of course. So it's easier to bring it back so we don't have to drag it around the unexplored areas.
Yeah, we don't know its home, but we can show you where on the map its hunting territory was that we ran into.
And I believe we
All right,
intend to
yeah.
help and get the rest of the data.
Okay, good. You're gonna go back out. All right, good. Because I need more of that information. But I can work with this creature here. Now is it violent?
Very much so. Yeah.
All right. Well.
Might have just been hungry.
Okay. Well, just leave it in the manacles and the net. And is this a hammock? Just leave it in that, and
It's
I'll deal with it.
All right, no problem then.
She does like go to like take the rope off of its beak, and it just starts hooting. It's like that scene in the like second Jurassic Park where like the baby Tyrannosaur is just like howling and flailing, and Hepzibah is just like, "All right, it's all right, little buddy. We'll get you sorted out." And you can see like they're probably like guards or whatever, like walking around, like hear this noise, and they're like, "What the hell is this?" And you feel like if you stick around much longer, like you're gonna get caught in a explaining what the hell's going on situation.
yeah, no. We should leave.
All right, well, good luck with
All
it
right.
then. We'll go and
How
get
long
the
does it
rest.
take to make those feathers into arrows? Might as well do that while we're in town.
Yeah, no, I say if you're doing it in town, you could probably get. It probably takes about an hour,
Okay.
to get
Drastic runs off
those
and
all
does that
done.
While they're doing the specifics of that, and then we'll meet everyone back at the gate.
Okay, are y'all spending the night at the outpost?
Yeah, it's nighttime, right?
Oh, is it?
It was
Yeah, it is.
evening.
It
Oh,
took
yeah.
you all day to get back.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so you all can rest. Obviously, you don't get the benefits of a camp rest, but you're in the outpost, so nothing's gonna happen. You do hear some like strange noises, coming from like the residential area, hooting and crashing and things, but no creature breaks out or anything. So that seems to be okay for the time being.
He seems well acquainted with such creatures. I'm sure there'll be no trouble while we head out.
It was a short rest then.
If you'd like to short rest, it can count as one of your short rests. Yes.
As we head back out, Deckard's going to just corpse zest on himself until he gets 8 hit points.
Corpse nest. Nice.
I added a bit of flavor to it for him.
We also my temporary hit points that I cast on the protection smite, do they last only a day, or is it a long rest?
What does it say on the spell?
It doesn't say
typically-
anything.
Typically, temp HP lasts until a long rest. So,
Very good. I'm not gonna.
Okay, so yeah, they should be still alive. Good.
Don't worry, I'm gonna use it. Not gonna waste these bad boys.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's go.
Yep.
Alright.
all right,
God.
you're heading back out.
Sorry
Yeah.
to forget about a 5-minute break and get the dog out. You guys can NPC me.
Okay. Well,
Let's just-
you all head back out, and I will say that because you just came that way, and you did so well, and Deckard Nat 20'd you on the way back, that you can get back to where you were in a day, no problem. And you're essentially back at your campsite. However, it is towards the end of the day because,
Again. History repeats itself.
but you feel like for the expediency of time, you will not be attacked in the evening.
Trapped
And
in
we're not
the
even gonna
zone
do that. We're gonna hand wave this so we don't Groundhog Day this shit.
every time. Every time we go to
We
sleep.
were alert to the cow.
2
Yeah.
hours
Good
later,
idea.
make a burrito when we go back to town.
Capture another
Yeah.
bird. Go back. Rinse and repeat.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna do
remember.
that. You wake up on the morning of the 7th. You wake up on the morning of the 7th, having rested. And now you may begin again. If you'd like, we can go back to the camp map, or you can just tell me what you would like to do.
Very good.
Are we looking for the nests? I guess.
Let us continue. Find the nesties. Oops.
All right, how would you like to find the nest?
Follow the hooting. If there's any.
Was I successful in my attempt to replicate the hooting with my flute?
You were. It was decent. You feel like because you were practicing, you'll get to make a check if you want to do it. But
Be a
the
performance
DC
check.
will take your practice into account.
So yeah, I'd like to try and hoot out with the flute and see if we get any hoots in response.
Okay, now it is morning during the daytime, just so you all
Oh,
know.
sorry. When we then not now. I mean, I'll try it now, but I'm
Okay,
expecting
if you wanted to do it the night while you guys were camping, you could.
No, I wait till we rested.
You didn't
That's
hear any
danger.
hooting that night. You didn't hear any hooting that night, though, while you were camping.
We did know about a cart or something. That was our plan. Was to... Well, we did
Yeah,
check off the Vodafar. We
just
did
thinking
bring back 1, so that should be good enough.
Yeah, you feel like that's probably checked
Yeah.
the bonus
For
off.
diminishing returns, we brought anything else back, so we can focus on the other things now.
All right, so how would you?
We're in the hex.
Yep.
Survival. Here's
All
the
right,
survival.
you step into the hex.
Let's go that way. And he just spins around.
All right,
I try and follow
Raznik, what were you?
owl tracks. Owl
All right.
Bear owls tracks.
You know what its feet claws look like. You are able to track it is definitely leading into this hex. You think that perhaps it was expanding its territory now that there isn't a giant carnivine trying to eat everything. and you get a sense that the tracks are heading a little bit to the south. And you feel pretty confident you followed them.
All right.
All right.
4 hours this way. Like,
As you go along, it takes you a little bit. You're following. You're doing some tracking, and yeah. Let's see. Where do you get? You get about there. Yeah. You get about there, and you start to notice, more tracks. More. Oh, yes.
sorry, I do in the morning when we head back out here. I do my whole thing summoning havoc. Help me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially with Havoc, Havoc is starting to pick up, and giving excited little heck puppy wags, as you get to about there on the map. As you follow these, tracks, you see, you come across what appear to be some ruins, actually. And I'm going to take you all over to a map. I don't have you guys dropped on here yet, but you would be approaching probably from this direction over here. I can plop y'all down.
Yeah, I need to read.
Deckard will without his other torch.
All right. At this point, you've been traveling. It's probably about midday. Do you not have light?
No,
It's
no light.
Oh, dicks. All right. Let me just
Cut 'em back.
configure. It should be global illumination on here. It's during the day.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Ooh, the darkness.
Tracking owlbears
Oh.
and ruins.
Nice. Right.
Yep.
I did summon havoc, so the whole spiel about
Oh,
that.
yes.
Yeah. Did Haku have any reaction to summoning Havoc?
Just reminiscing his disgusting saliva. That's it.
Deckard pulls out a little bone and gives it to Havoc. Leonie, good little puppy. Have Snick.
Havoc
Fine.
is very, very happy.
But yeah, but if you meant the heresy and all of that now, it's used to it.
No,
now.
he's. This is an acceptable level of heresy.
Yeah, it's a cute, acceptable level of heresy.
It's cute, so it's acceptable. Let me get caught out here. There
You're
we
on
go.
thin ice, though.
What
Anything you
does
summon.
God think?
God, he turns around and says, "Oh, another kobold has joined our party. Hello there, small one.
Arksy.
Very small
Wow.
code.
A rather intelligent kobold, I see. Capable of almost speech.
Hold on, let me show the viewers Havoc.
Oh,
Have to. Alright, cool.
Pull up the side by side with Raznik, though. You can see a striking resemblance.
A familial resemblance. Alright. You all are at this room. You should all be able to see now. You see what you see. You definitely see a whole bunch of owlbear tracks all over the
That's-
place at this point.
I can't see anything yet.
Reload. Mine's good now.
Good idea.
The salmon. They're still in the pigment.
Looks like there's some bone.
This would be an
over there.
archaeological
No, you
discovery
should-
of a lifetime.
You should be on the trail map. If you're
Oh.
not on there, you might need to reload. Or it's called On the Trail, but you should be on a ruin map right now.
Let us explore a little bit.
While it reloads, I'm gonna go quick restroom break.
Okay, yeah, we can take like just a quick break while we get everybody situated with Foundry, because I think Foundry's doing some shit.
You try clearing out the chat. Maybe need a Mid-game clear.
Yep. Alright, chat is cleared.
Nice.
I can queue up some different music for y'all. And by me queuing it up, I mean I'll send it to Red. The designated human jukebox.
Only we could come up get a bot to talk to the other bot.
So they can kind of go back and forth.
No, that sounds.
Need AI generated music. It's a big map. Holy smokes. God would like to look down
Yeah,
the
it is
well.
a big map. Alright, Cod can look down the well.
I'm back. Oh, I can see now.
Is it still like a usable well, I guess? Still water at the bottom, or is it all like filled up?
There's water in there, but it's nasty. It has not been used in a long time. So, a lot, the cover's broken, so a lot of stuff has fallen in there.
Gotcha.
I mean, you could try drinking out of it, but...
You see a lake over there. Or at the very least a river, Sal Pass.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of a lake there. Or river, yeah. You said lake, I said lake. And this appears to be a large ruin that's been abandoned for a long time. It looks like maybe a battle happened here ages ago. It's hard to tell.
Well, Haku, investigate this civilization and lead the way. We'll be right behind.
Sure. I guess we'll move south.
That mage armor.
I will.
Oh yeah, I was reading the Leon Hand's description, and it says that you cast cure wounds. So I think I should get a burnout from Leon Hands, but I'm not sure.
What's that?
It's a class feature. The first
It's a
one.
class
Because-
feature, yeah.
Yeah, so using the class feature to cast a spell, you don't have to do burnout. If you were using a spell slot, you would. That's my understanding.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Okay.
See,
Alright.
So
smoky darkness enveloped Deckard as he looks around.
guess we'll
Because
keep
that's
moving.
It's
So
not creepy or anything.
Yeah,
And
see.
obviously, you see, like these are taller walls. I didn't put walls on here because that would have taken forever, and they're all different heights.
can I check to see if these ruins have any like religious I don't know significance, or maybe there's any
Yeah.
religious sculpture?
Yeah, give me a religion check.
I don't think it would be a religion, but whatever.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Maybe there are some symbols in iconography that you do not recognize. So maybe that has some religious connotation. What's our if you can give me a quick rundown on the languages y'all can read.
Common and Sylvan.
Likewise.
Read none.
Common draconic.
Uncommon, draconic, undercommon, and elf.
What was that last one? Altfair?
Yep.
All right, Deckard. You recognize some of this writing. And this does appear to be an Altfair in ruin.
Haku knows how to speak Alfer, but not read it. So if Deckard reads it out for him, he can understand it too.
Yeah. What does the wall say there?
So the Somebody's bleeding on the map. Let's see. You see, it's more around here, where I'm pinging. A partial inscription that is the best you can piece together. Probably means Temple of the Speakers.
Hmm.
Temple of the Speakers.
All right.
And Deckard. Some of the decorations on like the column and of some of the things you see around here remind you about that place you went to under the outpost.
I think Peku also went there. So,
I think Kit went there.
yeah, the second one. Yeah, your dog was. Oh, you're right. I was thinking about the Scottish stone.
Yeah,
You're right.
Deckard wasn't it? Or no?
Mhm.
Deckard wasn't. Never mind. Ah, thank you. You were there streaming. So no, nobody knows that.
Okay.
I retract that.
Nice. Redacted. Well, shall we
But yeah.
investigate?
You see Temple of the Speakers.
Looks like there's some rather large bones up here.
Anyone know who this guy is? Is it like a ruined
Check it
statue?
out.
Is there like a face on it, or is it?
It is the face is pretty much gone. You can tell that it's definitely old fair in nature. Maybe. The figure is either Old Farron or Valorian, but that doesn't quite make sense for it to be Valorian, so probably Altfair. There is, however, an inscription on the base, sorry about that, that Deckard, if you take a look at it...
I will assist Deckard if you can.
You didn't have enough translate.
As you look at this inscription, just a second. It takes you a minute while you check your notes.
Let
On
me
the-
check
on the
my
proper
my
translation.
Elfair to Valorian script book. Hold on a second. The source.
You gotta like pull up Duolingo.
Nice. The bird shakes you down and says, I haven't seen you in a couple days. What's up with that?
It's a weapon I see on the ground.
Just a second. Yeah, so Deckard, you make out the word, and it's not an Altfaran word, but it's in their script, and if you sound it out, you get this. Sotebras.
Sotebras.
And it looks like there might be used to be some words around it, but that's all you can see. Now, where were you asking about a weapon? There are definitely weapons on the ground. They're all old and entirely unusable at this point.
Do they look to be of fair origin? Because if they are,
For the most part, yes.
I want to pick at least one of them. See if we can, just as a souvenir, I guess.
Yeah, it would definitely be souvenir. There's no
No value. Just a souvenir. Haku is obsessed with weapons, so.
Nice.
Yeah, so you find like a decent antique sword, Altfaran sword, that, I mean, as soon as you tried to actually swing it against something, like, it would just break. But it looked pretty on a wall.
Right. Haku will keep it and wrap it in some foil.
Is this a skeleton actually here, or is it just
Skeleton's just kind of on the map.
Yeah, that's fair. Wasn't sure actually.
Yeah, no.
Wait for me, Deckard. I don't want you to get killed.
And like I said, you are seeing a whole bunch of owlbear tracks around here, definitely congregating around the water. Up north.
Shall we check the south side of this river or head? What do you think?
This might be like they're drinking, like the water source. Considering there's a bunch of. Oh my god, where's Raznik? For Erithis, Raznik! He's doing heresy, I know it!
No, I just ran up here and see to get a better view. I see any elevators
Where
up here. I'm over here on the left side.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say it's a big map, so when I'm zoomed in. You do not see any owlbears, but you do see up here towards the north of the map what looks like it could be the entrance to something.
There's a cave over there. It's over to the top right part of the map, which is miles away.
Damn, Scaly One, you have good vision.
Are there tracks leading up to this?
Yes.
Perhaps this is the location of the owlbears.
I run across the field.
We'll follow Deckard, but keep an eye on Raznik.
Your voice there is like
Okay.
very, where's my child at Disneyland?
Alright, as you get closer, you see what looks like used to be the steps leading up to this higher platform, but it's caved in, and some large-sized creatures have been climbing in and out relatively frequently and have made probably a home in there. It is very dark. And if you listen for a minute, let's see, what are all y'all's passives?
Cod's got 17.
Yeah, some of you yeah, Cod's got 17. Yeah, Cod, you can hear the faint sounds of breathing or snoring coming from inside.
Sounds like something within might be at rest. We should tread cautiously.
The little Scaly One, mark this on map. This might be their little place to live.
Should we route them out, or perhaps just have someone sneak in to observe their behaviors while they're at rest? If this truly is their lair, then that's one of the requisites.
Nest.
Seems like
Nest have eggs.
Who is the sneakiest? Maybe Raznik is the sneakiest.
now I want.
He's the smallest
We
one.
got this meat from that other one. Maybe we can lure it out.
You think they will be tempted by the meat of their own kind?
Might be interested in.
The term is opportunistic carnivore.
So good. I vote we go take a look inside, but
Alright, let's do it.
do you guys?
Haku could
Right.
take a look at the dark. I think Raznik can also take a look at the dark without needing a torch.
The rest of us are
Also, I
Florians.
mean, I go ahead and try it too. I'll cast Speak with Animals, but I don't think they're considered
Alright, hang
animals, so I didn't try to before.
It's a weird classification. It might
cross
work,
it
it might not.
Yeah, but if no, I'll cast it anyway. in
These
case I hear
these
anything.
aren't your basic. I will say they aren't your basic bastard owlbears.
Okay.
So
If Raznik is going in, Haku will follow close.
There's 3 minutes of Raznik telling Havoc to sit, and every time he sits down, as soon as Raznik goes away, he gets up and he tells him to sit. This goes on,
no.
and finally he gets the idea and sits down out here, just in case.
Nice.
Okay, I'm setting you guys up on a map here.
Wait, didn't he turn? I thought that'd be adorable. Oh,
Raznik, do you already have temp HP, or
I do.
as well as Deckard?
Duh.
Okay. In that case, I will cast Aid onto
There it goes.
Haku, myself, and Chauncey.
That's 5 HP, right?
Actually, I don't know if I should cast it yet because I don't want to disturb them before we get
So-
to it.
Yeah.
So you
Arctic
can't. You cast
HP.
it. This is hello, and everyone has aid.
It is, dude.
And did we not decide that our temp HP carried over into a long rest?
It does.
Yeah.
So
This affects max and current though, so it would stack, but I want the squishiest to have it.
gotcha.
But it does have verbal, somatic, and material, so I'll hold off until we get some eyes on something to not give us away.
Nice.
Very far off the map.
Okay, you should be moving to a map. You're a little bit off the map. Yeah. This is basically your staging zone for when you're going to climb in, because you're going to have to climb down some rubble. If you have dark vision, you should be able to see.
I saw things.
Yeah, I
I don't know
can.
if I should be
Yeah.
able to see things. Is this
You
the-
should be
is
able
this-
to see things
this
if
the
you're
entrance?
peering
Okay.
down in it.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like the
Yeah.
entrance. Yeah.
Yeah, Deckard's at the entrance right now. So, like, basically, like, it's about 15 feet high, and so you are going to have to climb down that rubble there to get down in there.
God will wait to be the last one in.
Haku will go first. Can we do it just
All right, are we
like that?
trying
Or?
to be? Are we trying to be silent as
Yeah,
we do this?
I think.
Because, all right, then I'm gonna need I'm gonna need stealth checks from everybody.
All right. Cod cannot see, and he's in armor that gives him disadvantage.
Deckard is also can't see.
Is it dim light? Because I can see black and white.
Yeah, there's dim light. It's during the day.
Okay. He's
Let me
just not
take
dim on the map.
Look. All right, you
Oh,
think
sorry.
overall you're doing pretty stealthy? Oh, what?
Let me ruin it. I didn't roll yet.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, my count's off, but all right. You look like you're all being pretty stealthy. Haku, you are silent.
I am a shadow.
And you can cause a creature within 15 feet of you to fall prone if you'd like.
Raznik.
Right, he
Just
sits on
kidding.
some rocks and it scatters down into the pit. Prone.
I'm just.
All right. I mean, if you want to do that.
No.
That's what
Uh,
I said.
No. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No one falls proud.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I
It's
totally
pitch
do it.
black.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to gauge this.
Yeah.
out
I mean,
with the
I
sunlight.
was gonna roll with it. All right.
I'm
So,
sneaking around. Are they-
who's going in first?
Are they sleeping?
They're sleeping.
See,
Yeah,
So
Deckard
far,
pondering,
do not seem to have noticed you.
Deckard ponders pulling out a torch.
Is that me in
Yeah,
front of
yeah.
me that I can put my hands on to kind of guide myself?
I mean, if you reach down, you can feel some rocks under you that you could probably maneuver your way through.
All right.
Will be up front.
It's not that
So,
Uh,
yeah. Haku
Just
will
don't
stop.
go in
Yeah.
this direction. That's the right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go to the right. So what's this? On the right.
All right, you see what looks to be perhaps like long ruined shelving that has just been shoved up over to the side to get out of the way.
Okay. And I'm guessing the creatures are nesting there.
Yes, they seem to be sleeping.
I will
Oh
quietly.
no, Havoc.
Mhm.
All right, noted. What were you doing, Haku?
going to silently convey the information. Oh, sorry, I'm cutting off. The information. I will convey the information. All of the layout to everyone else silently, as silently as he.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it can't really be silently because Cod's blind.
They're stumbling around.
And I think,
I also am.
yeah.
I will stop. I will babysit this dude.
Well,
I don't know if Chance is also blind right now. I think so.
Yeah, if you're Valorian. Yeah.
Valorians and their blind bones.
I could go ahead and shed some Pelor's light if you'd like to kick this off.
I'm not sure about that. I should point out that probably if we go deeper, Haku won't be able to see anymore because it's low light vision, not dark vision.
I can go ahead.
All right, so Raznik's going.
Hmm. Oh.
All right, you can see what you can see.
Yeah. He's around the corner.
You know, we don't have to fight these creatures.
You hear small.
Oh.
Yeah,
You see some little
I
babies.
do.
Oh.
Way back there. Okay. Well.
You did also see. It looks like to the east there, in that larger chamber, that there are Aldfarin artifacts or books, maybe some scrolls, some items over there.
Okay. So I'll come back and tell them that there's two more and a small one.
Well,
What does the checklist say we have to do again?
God pulls it out and begins to look at it with his eyes blind. I would hand it to you, Haku, but I've heard you cannot read, so.
Yep. And it's resting.
Give me that. Thanks.
Pass down.
What was the? I forgot.
Oh, now I'll put it all in chat. I gotta write down. There you go. We need sketch of track, sample of suit. I think we got both of those. Oh, that's supposed to be a stool. Good physical description. I think she can do that. She got one, a live one. Map of the territory is what we need. Need a thorough description of their habits and behavior. Location description of creature's home dwelling. We got this. And we did the retrieval. We pretty much just need to observe their behaviors. We can get the picture while they're asleep, and then I don't know, you could wake them up and we could get the picture while they're awake. Or perhaps we could just have somebody. God's whispering, of course, but my voice kind of hurts. So we could have somebody post up in a tree outside and watch them as they graze and drink from the pool.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest.
Otherwise, we'll have to murder these poor, fluffy creatures. Bag it up.
Don't you want to steal something from the inside?
As you do this, Raznik, you see Havoc is starting to go over to these sleeping creatures, wagging his tail and wants to make friends.
Control your heresy.
What do you do? He's going.
Gosh.
6 seconds.
Yeah,
5, 4. You stare in shock.
Yeah. Heal.
Oh, do you need a healing? Well, don't go shouting for it then. It's very confusing. Can't see down here.
Grab it. One way. If not, just too late. It's fine. You know.
What's going on in here?
All right.
Might have cut out. Oh, there she is.
Oh, did I cut out?
You didn't say
Oh,
anything.
yeah,
So I was like, yeah.
We
Oh,
didn't
I
hear
was.
anything.
I cut out. Yeah. Okay. So you grab him. He comes reluctantly, but you do see one of the owlbears start to stir.
Okay.
There we go.
Say anything? Is my
Let's
speech
go.
kick in? Hear anything? Say anything?
I'm gonna reach him.
It's not that awake yet. Like you kind of hear like a what,
Okay. Yeah.
like that kind of.
Alright.
Because you took the animal speech potion, or?
No, because it's speech.
Oh, true. Alright, well, I mean,
Let's go.
Todd'll stumble backwards out of the hole, falling on his face.
You can see the light outside. So
As
can
you
see
tumble out, I'll put you back on the other map.
Might have been some goodies in there.
What's the plan
That's
now?
not it, yeah.
Well,
Resnick can go inside and steal some shit.
I'm.
these creatures probably are not innately hostile if we weren't in their territory, so it might be best to leave them, or perhaps route them out to ensure the safety of
Yeah, she wants
future.
more creatures discovered, right? Not just these guys.
We could leave them and then make sure that the map is properly marked so that travelers know to tread with caution here. Or we could do the
Yeah,
Valorian
like
way.
it pretty much any interesting creatures here. You guys have been on the trail of these particular ones. I'm having to reload a Foundry.
No worries. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, there you go.
God doesn't really.
Just get more
I think-
creatures, get more creatures, right?
Yeah.
Go.
We're not in danger, so at the moment at least. So I think one of us should stay behind to observe them when they come out at night, though, or perhaps we can circle back around to get to that information.
Resnick didn't tell us that he saw more stuff, right? Like blood.
All right,
Oh,
I'm having a
first
problem loading back into.
Well, I mean, if you ask him what was in there, he'd say to put a bunch
Oh.
of junk.
Let's see, what can we do?
Then Haku would ask Resnick to try to recover some of the junk for the sake of development.
Yeah, try switching to the regional map and then back, maybe.
And if he needs to, he can grab onto Havoc. So he doesn't run well.
That's probably a new stealth check, though. Not bad.
Ooh, from the man in chainmail?
No.
Oh,
If Haku wants Razor to go in there and get some of the junk that was in the cell.
Oh, I believe in you, of course. And if not, I will shrug. In the dark.
it's
Can you guys
Resnick's
hear me?
decision. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, because I'm having connectivity issues and I'm having a hard time reaching. Because I had to reload Forge and now it's. There we go.
Oh, nice.
There we go. For a second, I was like, "Oh God, did I break it again?" But no. Apparently, it's just my internet was broken. So what is the plan now?
I believe Raznik wanted to go and beat one with a stick.
No. Haku wants Razor to go back in there and get some of that junk he saw. So I'm gonna. Oh, while everyone leaves, I'm gonna go make another stealth check and go get some junk.
All right. Yes, you may certainly attempt a mission impossible.
Yeah.
Raznik, before you leave, and I will hand Raznik the horn of silent alarm.
What does this do?
Oh,
If you are in trouble, merely blow the horn, and I will consider rushing to your aid.
Okay.
Consider.
Strap it to his belt. Let
God
down.
tries not to lie, you know.
Wait,
I must consider the welfare of the most amount of people.
Okay, I'll go into this big pouch.
We
I'll
rush.
grab the first shiniest thing I see, and then I'll leave.
Okay, you're just gonna go for one shiny thing.
I guess I'll make an investigation or perception. Yeah, just one thing. 'cause-
Yeah. Give me a perception check though. Just let me see what you see. All right. You see a few what appears to be a semi well put together crate. small box thing that you could probably grab. It looks like it contains decent shit inside.
I give it a couple shakes. There's some rattling.
Yeah, there's some rattling.
Okay.
Oh no!
Knock 2 Chamberlain will want the.
There is some rattling though.
Yeah.
You shake it. Oh my god. No, it checks out. Alright, but does Havoc grab anything?
No. Havoc is being grabbed by Haku.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, and what was this thing again? You said it was a painting or something?
Hold on just a second. I was loading up the other map for you guys to head out. You were looking at
There
what
was something
thing?
on the eastern wall, larger room.
Oh, in that larger room, it looks like it was a broken shelf of some kind. That used to hold. You see probably remains of candles or different things, possibly, maybe religious. Hard to tell.
Yeah, grab the box and leaving a trail.
All right.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Blood.
All right, let me put you back on the outside map.
Do you bring back my Horn of Silent Alarm?
No, he lost it.
I might lose your healing then.
All right.
Your croissant.
Raznik,
Nice.
you scramble out with your box, and you feel like because of the time of day, these creatures didn't wake up. But if you had been closer to morning or closer to night, you might have had a problem.
Write that down.
Oh, nocturnal, of course.
There's a trail of blood. I think it.
Just a little. Well then,
Everywhere I've been.
shall we continue exploring and perhaps circle back around at night for somebody to observe them, or should we pursue a new quarry?
We still need to.
A lot of talking at once. What?
How much daylight do you got?
It's around noonish at this point. So you got a fair bit of daylight left.
The dusk around 7 p.m. or so?
Yeah.
Nice, okay. Yes, we could go out 3 to 4 hours and circle back. We just need to make sure we're back in time to see the Owlverines wake up.
Good idea. We can also set up like a watching camp here. Find somewhere safe. But I'd rather we make better use of our time when we go out. Any other species?
Let's go this way. He just starts walking off in a direction.
Oh, hold on there, and I'll try to guide
Okay.
your ship over. Say, what if we follow the river? I'm sure there's much wildlife that uses it to drink.
That's a good idea. Start heading that way.
All right. So you're going east or west?
I
think east.
Roughly.
Yeah, we're gonna follow the river east.
Follow the river east. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get back on the big ass map.
Yes. Alright, drag that owlbear over here. We don't know the full limits of their territory, but we've got a pretty decent idea now, for at least how far it extends into the other one.
So, your plan following the river is to see if you can pick up more tracks. Just
Yeah.
see what there is to see.
More animals.
Sightseeing.
Sue!
More in the axe.
Alvarine is just like, you tried to write out Wolverine, but you mixed up the first 2 letters.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we're just gonna get constantly like auto-corrected on it as like all of the devices.
they're supposed to
are
be
like, you idiot, it's
Wolverine.
Wolverine. It's like,
It'll be
no, it's Alvarine.
Yeah, Cod would just be like, yeah, you're right, go and check on the Wolverines then.
All right. So give me that. Oh, sorry. So you're gonna be heading in a thisward direction.
Yeah. Just follow the river.
Alright.
Find any runs or something, or another den.
Now, was anybody? I'm trying to remember. Somebody's helping Deckard, correct?
Yeah, Deckard and Resnick.
Okay. Yeah. Deckard and Resnick. All right. Yeah, you follow along this river, and you stop seeing owlbear tracks, so you think that you've probably headed out of their territory. You do see some signs of the more typical woodland creatures, but you do also notice up ahead some large tracks.
Oh,
How large?
yeah, we talking like dinner plate or barrel lid?
Probably similar to the owlbear, maybe a little bit larger. Oddly configured though.
Are they clawed?
Yeah, they're definite claws.
That size. Oh, of course they are. Never
And
track
it
any
looks
herb.
like, let me. A second, let me. It looks like there are primarily, three clawed, like almost like bird feet, but following the gate, it looks to be about 6 legs, and then the tracks disappear when you get closer to the woods.
Well then, that is different.
Oh, like they're using, like they primarily live in the river.
Well, actually, if you look at that last set, it looks like there was some push off. And then if you look at the tree, it looks like a large creature jumped from the ground and then grabbed the tree
Oh, jeez.
and then launched off the tree.
Yeah, that's pretty horrifying, if I do say so myself.
Head that way.
Right you are.
Off we go.
Should we follow the
right.
path of its tree leaping, or stay here? Maybe we'll circle back around. Oh, how fresh do the tracks look? Maybe that'll give us some.
It's hard to tell, but within this day,
Oh,
they're
geez.
relatively fresh.
Well, I mean, yeah, following the tracks could work.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will.
Right,
I will
Raznik's
go.
going for it.
God won't like it, but
Okay,
I know we
I'll
gotta do it.
Let's go.
All right. How are we wanting to do this? Are we trying to be stealthy? Are we just tracking? And also, what's the general marching order?
Being tracking, the one with the survival skills probably up front, so Deckard.
Aku will stay close to the ones tracking. So probably behind Rasnik and Dicker.
Rasnik, and then Haku, and then probably God.
Yeah,
Haku, here. Perhaps
Chelsea.
I can walk in front of you.
Sure.
God doesn't want to be at the back.
Okay. Then Haku will take the back and leave Chauncey ahead of him.
All right. Hello. As you all make your way, following where you see this creature is leaping from tree to tree, you start to see maybe a clearing up ahead. It's far enough off, and you see a large creature
Oh boy.
in the clearing. There is a small pool there, and it looks like maybe it's drinking, as if it wanted to find a more secluded spot.
Fair. Well, Raznik, your stuff worked out so well last time. Perhaps you can go and get a better look at this creature.
Sure.
But before we do that, are we close enough to where I would hear like verbal components to spells?
You're far enough off that unless it has super hearing, you're okay.
All right. God wouldn't bother. He wouldn't consider that even. He would give aid to definitely Raznik because he's going up. Leave Chauncey because he's a very squishy boy. I guess Haku. Yeah.
Yeah, Haku.
He's our tank.
Hi.
Let me get my burnout going here. Oh fuck! This might draw some attention. I burned out.
Yep.
If I just edit 5 to my max, and that will just work.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Disadvantage on casting for 2 rounds. Oh god. Okay. Is this audible?
Disadvantage
Right.
on casting. What?
Kind of
Yeah, that one's pretty rough.
say, my arthritis, it's acting up. You can make somatic components as well.
Oh, let's go.
All right. So, who's scouting?
Raznik, I think, right?
All right, just Raznik.
It sounds like.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Here's a
Raznik,
picture.
you creep closer.
I do leave Havoc with them, though. You know, if I ever
Okay.
there, I'm back like 30, 40 feet. I don't know.
Look, got a replacement kobold should this one expire.
As you creep closer, you see a creature. Actually, Raznik, I'm gonna send you a picture
Oh, gee.
of what you see,
Nice. Production value.
and then you can choose how you want to explain this to your comrade, shall we say.
I'll roll up my drawings. The dictionary. Creep up. Peers through the bushes, clearing the creature drinking from the water, and I see.
See it?
Yeah.
That's what you see. It seems to have not noticed you for the moment.
It's beautiful. Okay. Is it just kind of chilling out there? Like it's not about to like leave me immediately?
It seems to be like slowly lapping from the water, but also almost like washing its front claws in the water, and you can see some blood coming off.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Yeah. I'll Homer Simpson back into the bushes.
Alright.
And then I'll turn to our gangs hanging out, and then I'll explain what I saw. Alright. So imagine, like, okay, so it's got a long body, it's got long arms, it's got 3 sharp claws in each of its arms, right? And along the back, it's all teeth and eyes.
Oh. That's pretty horrific.
I think
That's
we should kill it.
There. Could you gauge its power level?
Should I gauge its power
For
level?
9,000.
I guess, I don't know, should I make some kind of
Yeah,
intelligence check?
Yeah, give me a nature check
What animal handling?
or animal handling, but intelligence animal handling.
Yes.
All right. You feel like it probably makes at least one bloop, if not more.
Oh,
My boobometer says it has at least one.
okay.
I think that thing's extremely dangerous, though.
Yes, very well. Let's go and try to end it, I suppose.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I will.
Excitedly goes back.
I will put you on a map. Just say, let me get it set up. Make sure
If I had
that's
to
the
wager,
light.
I think the whole back opens up, and it's all teeth.
How fast did the creature, like, how far apart were they each, like, tree swings? Like, to kind of try and gauge how fast it was.
Pretty decent.
Fast,
Like,
like a
it was
Valorian.
probably like leaping from tree to tree. These trees are probably about 40 feet apart, leaping from tree to
Oh,
tree.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna try and draw it real quick on the big map.
Alright. I can't wait to see what this drawing looks like.
Oh my god. I bet I know what this fucking thing is.
Oh no.
I'm willing to bet you do not.
Oh. I was thinking Devil Joe, but now it's got frills.
Oh. What the f-
I don't think Devil Joe is
I'm enjoying
Really?
this Pictionary. This is a good way while I set you guys up.
Multiple limbs, I see. Oh,
What the fuck is that?
that's great. We definitely
that
hang
looks
up
like
with this.
death.
It's faster than
Scott's
us.
also enjoying.
It's kind of like a spider almost. Kind of like this. Got claws.
It's like spider with claws.
Yeah, and then
This
it's got like a
sounds
long body.
bad.
The kid couldn't see the back of it, but yeah,
Hey.
it's kind of like that. And it's all teeth
How's it going?
across the back.
Hey, what's up?
Is that?
Are we sure we want to tango with this thing? It seems like the type of thing that is prone to eating Valorians.
Under frail bones.
Exactly. That's why I need you to eat in my place. Your tough bones will satisfy it for much longer.
This is more kind of back ones are kind of like legs.
I mean, if we fight this thing, it's pretty obvious that it's faster than us, so we either will have to kill it, drive it off, or die. Just as a heads up. It's got 1+ paragon.
It's Juggle. It's Juggle.
What?
From Path for Exile, I think.
I mean, the more I see this drawing, the more I want to,
I feel like the whole back is just like a mouth, and this part just opens all the way up.
the entire mouth. You say, "Wow, fascinating." Swallow a Valorian whole. You say,
Yeah.
"Wow, that's impressive."
What kind of size category was it? Was it like a large
A
or huge?
Large.
Large. Okay.
It's a Jeremy Crawford large.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
he like
enjoyed
looks
it.
you up and down, Cod. Yeah, I could probably eat you. Definitely.
Oh,
Great.
meta speaking, if the combat will have the mechanics of the original picture, yeah, it's gonna be tough.
I think we should go and observe the owlbear.
Watch the
leave.
owlbears play with their babies. Just
We've
like,
done the hard part of the owl for eating quest. To be ashamed to get brutally murdered.
Maybe we should find the
feel like-
different species.
Nah, that's okay. It's just gonna be that
The-
big. Then. Can't resize it easily.
You feel like as the longer you stand here and discuss whether or not you're like what you're gonna do, the more likelihood that it will hear you.
All right. Well, good luck, everybody. Then I'm gonna head to the river.
Yeah. Kaku will say close to Rastic and he will let them decide.
I mean, I will go if the majority says that this is what we want to do for sure. What does the majority say? The person who's not here, who doesn't have a character about to be eaten, says yes.
I was muted. Well, yeah, it's gonna be dangerous and later anyway, right? Could be more
dangerous. Somebody else, perhaps.
Sounds like a fun hunt. I think we should.
You yes.
I'm gonna do a poll. I don't know how to do a poll.
It's I think it's exclamation point, poll, space. What are you trying to do? Space or shift enter, and then like
the options. Okay, we'll try it.
Thing.
You feel like you've got maybe like 60 seconds IRL time before this thing notices you.
All right, we got two yes votes. I would vote no. What is
Always Peku is none. Like he would do what the others do. So it's Chauncey. It's up to Chauncey.
All right, Chauncey, level 1 bard. How do you feel today? Like dying?
Oh, he said no. He said no.
Okay. Well, looks like majority rules then.
Alright, you're gonna bravely run away?
Yes, exactly. Bravery is knowing when not to get eaten.
It's a Valorian retreat, excuse me.
Exactly, tactical.
Tactical retreat. You tactically retreat back to the river.
I'd have no problem coming here if we had a certain big blue bird kobold, perhaps a fighter that's a fighter or two.
Yeah.
It's a shame that the fighter with a 20 ace.
How'd you cut out?
Oh, I was saying it's a shame Abigail can't show up.
Yeah, true. I mean, I'd be open to it. Oh, God. Alright, well, we choose to keep our skin today. Fantastic.
Alright. Damn, that's a big drawing. That's a pretty good drawing, though.
It is, yeah. It was the drawing that convinced me.
I can't resize it though, so that's just how it's gonna be.
If you hold down shift.
Yeah, I think I can resize it. I might be able to resize it later, but
Yeah, if you hold down shift when you resize,
I tried to. It only gets like one part, even if I select all of it.
Yeah, drawings and shift don't agree with each other.
Yeah, so you guys heading back to the Alvarines then?
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm. Shall maybe make some Alvarine barbecue or what?
If you're itching for a fight, we could engage them. I'd be much more willing for those creatures than for the six-legged teeth beast.
Yeah. See, Deckard, like, look into the darkness and like, no, quiet, shh. And look back at you. Yes, we should go for a fight.
Ah, fantastic. Your imaginary friends say it's great then.
Don't ask.
Alright then. So the plan was originally to kind of observe the Alvarines as they came out of their hidey hole and then dip, but I guess we could observe them and then engage. But that's kind of just like slaughter for the heck.
Across the river then. We got time. It only took like what, 30 minutes?
Yeah. That's a good idea.
And let's set up a watch.
That little the little like platform building thing that Raznik was on.
Peku wouldn't be against hunting a little bit of the Wolverines because he can get more daggers. But maybe not like drive them to extinction.
Over.
I'm sure these creatures have a sizable population.
So high ground?
Yeah. I think it's high because it's got stairs, so.
Are you sure you want to fight over ruins that might fall and,
Well, if they're going to take drink from water, it will be harder to see us from where we are. Blah, 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 blah. Losing my accent.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh yeah, Raznik, were you gonna look in the box of stuff you got?
Whatever. He's just pouting. Sure. I swim across the river though. There's this little point, and try to. What's on this side too. In the box.
What's in the box?
All right.
What's in the box?
Hang on just a second. I'll tell you what's in the box.
Makes me think of an SNL skit.
And I'm very curious to see what the image of the creature is.
Well, you'll never find out now.
No.
All you
Maybe
have
later.
All you have is my drawing.
Well, I pretty
I'm
much
telling
look
you,
like
that drawing is that drawing is surprisingly accurate.
Well, it looks a lot like you, so that would be exciting.
All right, Raznik, as you look in this box,
Reroll wisdom saving throw.
Oh, snap.
That wasn't for anything. I don't get a boon or anything. Don't count it. I'm just like, you look at the boss, make a wisdom saving throw. All right, no, I got it. Play Eddie.
Oh, did you look at the box?
Maybe thunderstorm.
Probably.
Hmm.
what?
Or the tablet's
Can you
uploaded.
hear me?
And now,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. No, I'm here. Raznik, you see in your box, what looks like a small music box.
Oh.
An old thermos-looking thing.
Okay.
A bag of like rocks of some kind, and then a necklace or band of some kind.
I taste one of the rocks.
If you open them up, they look to be crystals.
Taste one.
It tastes like an old crystal that's been in a bag for hundreds of
I
years.
spit it out. I turned the music box. Or activated. Bend to my will. There's a little crank on it.
Alright. You get the sense I missed part of that, but you get the sense that music box, yes. There's a little crank and you can crank the music box. It plays some music.
And the other thing was
It
bracelet?
sounds like an old. It sounds like old Farron music. The crystals. Let's see. Yeah. And then. I said. A necklace of some kind. And then a thermos-looking thing.
Open the thermos.
It is empty.
Close it. Give the box to Haku. See, just a bunch of jug. Box. I go explore at these ruins over here.
Okay, who all in this party is proficient in Arcana?
I am.
That's
Raznik is?
Yeah.
all for me.
Oh, then yeah, you would notice these probably have some arcane nature to them. So it might not be as junk as initially anticipated.
What are we doing here?
So that was what was in your box?
Nice. Okay. Can't do it.
What it... Alright, then what is the current plan?
Hide out until Elverines come out.
Sounds good.
All right.
We're planning to just observe or engage.
We'll observe. If we need to engage, we'll engage.
Sounds good.
Chauncey might want to be moved over to where me and Cod are, maybe. Because I think they'd be our beat.
Okay.
Just
I will collect everyone.
plop them right there, yeah.
Is Raznik pouting over here?
Well, checking out these things while you guys are just standing up there for 3 hours
Yeah.
waiting for the owlbears to come out, yeah.
As you go through these, look to be more ruins of a similar make. This looks like maybe the sort of a front gate type thing to whatever the
Oh, these are doors. I see it now.
Yeah, they're doors.
Towers.
yeah.
Oh, those are scrape marks of some kind.
Or doors.
Yeah, they're doors.
That's a
Oh yeah.
big freaking door.
I see those now. I see that now.
Yeah. I noticed they were like good, like wood, but I didn't think they were doors. Just like little
Yeah, I think
pieces
they're
of
supposed to
wood
be Yeah, I think they're supposed to be doors.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a door handler looking thing right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
so-
take out a small disc-like object and start playing frisbee with my dog while we wait for the...
Oh, nice.
All right, Havoc loves it. Havoc is just having.
So good.
All right, starting to get to around about nightfall time.
Already.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh snap.
Something going around me.
And it's around 8:30 at night when you start to see, those of you who can, although I think you can all still see, right?
Yeah.
I'll see a little bit.
Is it
like
Okay.
Very dark.
It's not super duper dark yet. You start to see the Alvarines emerging. If I can get to the Alvarines.
Oh, geez, a lot of them.
And you see two little babies.
No.
wee babies.
Little babies are adorable.
When they come out, little babies are ambulatory, but not very well. They're kind of, tripping all over themselves. You see the adult Alvarines appear to have some sort of parental instinct.
These are some adorable babies. Imagine somebody with the low light is kind of taking down mental notes of what these creatures look like when they're just kind of not murdering.
Rasnik has dark vision, so he can take better notes, and Haku can assist with some observations.
And they seem to be coming up to the river to get some water. You hear cute little chirping coos from the little babies.
Oh,
It's quite adorable.
Lay it on the guilt real quick.
And you see,
Wait, no,
you know,
that
the
one's
owlbears are
terminal.
relatively protective of the baby looking around. Yeah.
With
Terminal
terminal,
humorless.
Oh, terminal and humorless.
Oh no.
That's okay. We've also got, let's see, depraved, harmless, balmy, and typical.
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 But yeah, so they're hanging out doing owlbear stuff.
I'd say if we're gonna kill one of them, brave one. The brave one seems to be the best.
Like clearing out the what's it called? They do this in like wildlife preservations. Whenever like a rhino or something starts endangering the rest of the herd, you know.
Yeah.
So we just kill the one that's not chilling.
The grumpiest of them.
I mean, they all seem to be pretty chill right now.
Yeah. Haku just wants claws.
Yeah.
He's kind of leaning against the wall, just chilling. Cannot see, but he's listening.
They are making vocalizations to each other though, like soft hootings, different things.
Oh, does Rasnik?
Yeah, you can if you cast that. It's because they're kind of beastie monstrosities. It's not a
Potions,
direct, but like you get that they're kind of fussing over the cublets, and then they're kind of talking to each other about like, oh, like going out and getting food, kind of routine stuff.
Yeah.
About going out. You're very much for their.
I have an idea. If somebody described the injured one, the one that's terminal.
It's one of the babies.
Yeah, Cod would bring out. Let's see. Let me double check real quick. Let's see. He'll hand Raznik, kind of after rooting around blindly in his pack, a potion of animal friendship, and say, perhaps you could speak with them and gain their trust, and I could heal one of their ill if, as a show of good faith, perhaps they will leave our people alone when we travel to the area.
Perhaps they will let us take their claws.
Yeah, we got a couple routes. We got let them go, we got diplomacy, and we got the Haku rip and tear.
No. Haku doesn't want to kill them, but he's interested in their claws. That's it.
They shed
Pretty
them.
persuasive myself. You sure gonna waste that potion?
That's fair. Yeah.
I can speak.
You can save it then in case things get really out of hand. Hopefully they don't know about their friends.
Alright. What do we want to do?
Yeah, you should probably announce yourself before
Yeah,
you.
I was gonna drop down from
Yeah.
Yeah, try to convey to them that I can heal their injured cub.
Yeah, you do see Terminal Owlet is like
Awesome.
not moving as well. His little hoots sound sickly.
Yeah, I intend to use a lesser restoration if that's seems viable. Touch can either end one disease or condition.
You feel like that could be a viable solution.
Ooh, nice. All right.
Alright.
So Raznik, what are you
I'm
doing?
gonna drop down off this thing. Here's an answer acrobatics check.
Oh. Nice.
No.
I was hoping I was gonna mess that up so I could hit the ground and curse. Just
Nope.
oh well, I land.
You get a
point
boon.
landing.
Haku will
I
not.
don't think I should get a boon unless I was asked for a roll. I like just rolling roulette as
Oh,
to see how I was gonna roll this
Fair,
out.
but I rolled one for you anyway. But you can move your enemy up to 15 feet. I feel like you don't have any enemies on the field right now.
I can bring him close now. I don't. All right. I
that
bring
would-
the monster 15 feet closer to us. Wherever it is.
That's 2
Okay,
nat 20s.
alright.
There we go. I go. Hey. But it sounds like an owlbear hoot.
Depraved owlbear
Oh, shit.
looks up. Startled. Like they all kind of look startled. But not immediately running because you hooted. But like, you maybe they think you're
Yeah.
just a really, really sick owlet.
Yeah, over here.
Like,
God, that's the same thing.
How's it going?
This one looks over at you and says, "What? You?" What you? Comes over, starts like sniffing at you.
Lizard. Me.
Lizard, speak.
Friends up there. Notice. Child sick. Have good healer. Fix. Baby.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yes. That's not crap. Always the skills you have proficiency, you always roll worse on.
Friends, watching, ambush.
No.
You see his feathers start to bristle as the other ones look over. Balmy like kind of steps forward. Typical also kind of moves forward. They're looking at you, not quite with murderous intent, but suspicion. You are now officially sus.
Nice.
What else? I'll ask it about the big monster that I saw. See if they have a name for it, or if they react in any way to what I described.
They do. Deprave recoils, like they all recoil. It's kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean, like when like Gibbs heard somebody say the black spot and he had to like spit and turn around in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of do like the owlbear version of like and Deprave says, "The bloodsucker,
I've seen it.
and yet you live."
Kind of like kicks a rock. Yeah.
Must have fed recently. Can smell from a long way off.
I think I wasn't bleeding all day. Doing everything I can to have this thing attack us.
Come on.
Anyway, I don't know. They don't seem to trust me, so I don't know what else we can pursue. I'll ask it. If it's had any good hunts recently, or if that thing makes trouble for it.
It can cause trouble. Sometimes it's helpful. It's only interested in the blood. It leaves the meat. Sometimes we can clean up after. And like as you're talking, like it's starting to like feel a little bit more at ease.
Oh yeah, I could give it some air pressure.
Totally give it to old friends.
No. I mean, yeah, he wouldn't care. It's food.
Jeez.
Okay, so what rations are you holding up?
The owlbear rations.
Oh my god.
But it would be, I mean, it would be like
Cooked.
cleaned. I don't
And
know,
cooked.
whatever. Yeah.
Could have been cooked when we
Yeah,
went
yeah.
back to the outpost.
Yeah.
I went and
Yeah,
got my
okay,
brothers, I
alright.
got to Cook it.
Yeah. All right.
Right, it's jerky now.
So it'll eat a little bit of it, and kind of nod and be like, "Oh, that's pretty good."
Oh no.
Oh, you
I mean, it's depraved. And then it will take the rest of the ration in its beak, and then go over and present it to Terminal. Terminal begins to pick at it, and then Humorless is like, "But I want some too!" And so like you kind of hear like the little babies like fighting over the food.
Even more.
You guys just like
at this
stuff
point,
to me up there.
Typical will look over and say, "You said heal small broken one?"
Yeah, sick, right? He points at it and nods. As if
Not
confirming that it's
developing,
sick.
like, yeah, it was saying not growing right is what they'll say.
Why?
The owlbear version of a shrug.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll make an attempt to, I don't know, the same dialogue, but I just would be manager, pirates check, but I don't know. But what else do we want, guys? I don't...
You gave it the food, you feel like, I mean, Typical is like, okay, try to heal.
Okay.
Well,
motion for Cod to come down then.
waving, I can't see anything.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's light.
God just walks off the room.
Would they,
and grab his hand and take him.
I'll speak to Raznik. Do you think light would spook them, perhaps? So I could see.
I go, hey, you guys like light or no?
No, but if you need to heal, another shrug.
My friend can't see in the dark.
Cannot.
A weakling.
Yes.
Oh, you singing my praises, Raznik. I am a capable healer.
Of course. Friend.
Alright, that's light. I calm down.
You see all the owlbears kind of like shield their eyes, like if you're in a dark room and somebody turned the lights on, you're just like, ah!
Maybe you would want to like go over it a little bit, just a bit.
I left all, I don't really have any visible weapons. I just left my dagger on the thing up there.
Okay.
Okay, moves aside. Nice. All right, I will come up to it.
But useful. In owlbear.
And at this point, Dupre just says, "We'll see."
If not,
But useful in one way. Well, no, at least it's useful in one way, another healing or meat.
I do medicine or nature to kind of piece out.
Good or they're gonna eat you, Cod.
Cod will say.
You could do nature. I'll take I'll take medicine or nature. Given what you're doing.
Medicine. I'm trying to gauge what they're dealing with. If it's like a disease they picked up somewhere, maybe get some more information about the hex.
Well, first of all,
oh damn.
You gain favor from an ally.
Nice.
So as you are
Wow.
examining Terminal, Balmy is kind of nodding along approvingly. Like, all right, he's very gentle. He's being very good with the baby. And yeah, you can see that there's some sort of disease. You've never seen it before. Oh, I'm still self-rolling. It's because I'd set it back to roll for something else.
Nice.
Right.
But
This seems something I could just cure with a lesser restoration, or does it seem like there'd be a check involved?
you feel like lesser restoration would get you at least halfway there, definitely improve this creature's life, but there would be a check to see how effective it is, since it is a owlbear cub.
Cod will kind of kneel down after inspecting the creature, bringing out, what do we see? What's the component here? Oh, it's only verbal somatic, actually. So you'll kind of put a hand on the creature's back, and I'll burn an inspiration. And I'll say, Pelor, please turn this one to the light. And I will lesser restoration. Got my D8 burnout.
Can you show us the token too?
On the burnout.
Which
All right.
the
Owlbear. I mean the baby.
which
owlbear.
token? The baby. Okay.
Has everyone seen? There you go.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys
So
can see it again.
Yeah, so Cod will do the wisdom check with advantage because he burned the inspiration.
Yep.
Nice.
20.
All right. Yeah, it takes a little bit because not what you're used to casting lesser restoration on, but slowly you see Terminal like start just a hacking hoot. I'm not gonna make the noise for people's sanity, but kind of like he'd smoke 4 packs a day for 20 years, and then hacks up like a giant dark-looking loogie
Oh, nice.
on the ground, and then like hiccups a little, and then flaps and chirps excitedly at you.
You hear his
Razzie-
dance.
You can't understand the owl, but like you feel like they're not old enough to really even be able to put emotions or basic words.
Cod will speak
But,
to it without just say, yes, Pelor has chosen life for you. Follow his teachings and wisdoms, and you will go far, my son. And he'll like kind of baptize him. And
Just throw him into the pool.
The owlbear
and then
tries
pull him
to.
back out real quick.
The owlbear tries to like nibble affectionately on your fingers, Cod.
is that much more much more palatable than. No, you'll think better of it. Yeah, he'll just. I was gonna make a double joke, but I won't.
Balmy will look to Raznik because they figured out that Cod is just a weak, dumb thing that can't speak intelligible words, and turns to Raznik and says, "Thank you, ally,
Friend.
friend."
Oh.
And
Ally.
does a weird like the head turns way too far around, like trying to cock their head like they've never heard the word friend before.
Yeah. This friend always says ally, and then I say friend, and then I say ally. That's to explain what friend is.
And Balmy will nod
Okay.
and say, "Friend."
Yes.
Nice.
That's the weird, just like hoot.
Cod straightens himself as he stands up. Well, they have ensured the future for their young. What do we do now?
Raz is gonna look at the thing he hawked up. He's gonna be like, "You should take that back."
Ooh.
What's her face?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna get like a vial of something and scoop it up.
Gonna harvest
Alright.
the loogie.
All right, you can now add one terminal loogie to your.
All I've ever wanted.
list.
Honestly.
It's on the loot sheet now.
Nice. All right.
Spell Luigi. Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Luigi.
It is now.
Luigi.
Uh,
One terminal Luigi. Oh no.
Luigi. Balmy will say, "Do weak ones need to sleep
Ooh.
during active time?"
Yeah, it's nighttime right now. Yes, yeah, we could rest here and then get their offering. Yes. Walk all day. Very tired.
Balmy will gesture with a wing back towards the cave that you all found, that they don't know that you found.
Wow, look at this amazing
say-
cave.
I've been in here.
Say, "May stay for
Best-
night."
Best cave I've ever seen. Thank you.
Yeah, for the time for sure. All right. Yeah.
I'll go gather the rest of the weak ones. And then I'll come over and see you guys and say, hey, they're gonna let us sleep in their cave. We don't have to walk all the way back tonight.
Go over in the cave. Happy to try and gather up some like any of them like lost claws or something, or I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Haku will ask Rasnik to ask the owlbears if it's alright if he looks around and takes care of some of their trash.
Okay.
But let's get to the cave first.
Finally having the chance, he'll go play with the other child.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. They're having a ball. They've never seen a heck puppy before. Haven't never seen owlbears. He's just like, he's almost taking damage from how hard his tail is wagging.
Yeah.
So lots of hoots and barks and fun times.
Having a great time.
You all, you get the owlbears basically say like, yeah, you can mess with like any of the like weak one stuff in there, but don't mess with their beds or bones or
That's
anything. So
I mean, Haku can fix their beds, make them better. No, he doesn't have wood carvers tools, only smith tools.
Back in
I mean,
like
like
twin beds.
if you wanted to, they could like explain. Yeah, you know, they just want nice soft bedding. So if you wanted to like spend a little bit of time, you could, you know, get some more like
Soft stuff.
bushes or leaves and stuff and make them fluffier. Yeah.
And then,
I can leave my what's this thing called? My bedroll for them. It's soft.
I mean, if you want to, let me put you.
you give it to them, they're just gonna tear it up.
Yeah, and make it
Yeah,
part
yeah,
of the nest.
Something and put it in there, but that's cool. Yeah, I'll then tell my allies that yeah, they're having trouble with that thing I saw. Sometimes it hunts them, but it likes blood.
Oh my gosh.
Torch.
Like,
Oh, I'm assuming it's just your light, but so we can see.
I'll bring Haku over. Like, here's all the junk.
Yeah, junk.
you guys went deep in here.
Haku will inspect the junk.
There's a shelf over here.
Decker would definitely be interested in whatever's on the shelf. Like, ooh, what do
give
you
me
want?
a
So,
rel-
you know.
Whoever's checking the shelf area, give me some religion. If you want to go through the junk in the corner, give me some investigation.
Some good investigation.
Oh, I'd rather go through the junk because I'm better at investigation.
Can I get help from someone?
Yeah.
Has anybody got a religion?
I've got Jack of all trades.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got a +7 to religion. Or no, +3.
Do you have? I don't think you have Jack of all trades.
Oh no, I
at first
probably
level.
don't. I probably don't.
Yeah.
I think about it.
Yeah, that's second level.
Oh, this was much more productive than being eaten by whatever that thing was.
Yeah, so I have a +1 to religion.
There's still
so-
time. Raznik says that he's like scrabbling, like picking up, you know, going through the junk, digging through the trash.
Right,
cool.
as you go through,
Yep.
as you go through the junk, you are able to find. You don't find any more items or anything. You feel like most of the items are in that box that Rasnik snagged earlier, but you do find a lot of old Altfarin books and scrolls that, if you flip through it quickly, Deckard, you can see more references to this Sotebras. And references to Icadian or Icadia. I can drop that in chat. And it's one of those you would probably have to spend some time pouring through it to read it. But you feel like that could potentially be a downtime activity. Basically, you'd get a research downtime you don't have to pay for.
Cool. I will. These are very old Elfair books. I'm going to keep these to peruse at my leisure.
I believe you're the only one that can read it, so.
You do also see some drawings when you flip through the books. One looks like an engine type thing, or is labeled as an engine. Actually labeled as Delxos. that is a series of one large sphere with 4 accompanying smaller spheres. But as you flip through a little bit more, you also see a even larger map that seems to have a similar type setup, but a much larger sphere in the center of a territory, and smaller spheres in what appear to be towers or something around the perimeter.
This is curious. I'll show the map to everybody and be like, wonder where this is.
We get some insight from Dr. Chamberlain.
Probably.
Cod and Chauncey, as you were looking at the more religious iconography, you do get a sense that this Sotebrus that Deckard keeps talking about is a religious figure of some kind. That this is not what you recognize as Aldfair religion, per se. This is not matching up with anything you've heard about before. Maybe it has to do with this Ikedia.
Okay.
Because everything's, smashed and shitty, it's hard to get more than that.
That's fair. Alright, yeah, I'll relay that information. This is a previously unknown deity. Doesn't seem to be explicitly connected with the Aldfair, but perhaps a sister worshipping or something, sister religion. Alright.
Is anybody gonna look at the nest, the northern nest, or head in that direction?
Yeah, if there are no weapons,
Okay.
Peku will move.
You don't really see any weapons. As you're looking there, you do see there's what appeared to be a corridor going farther in, but it has been massively caved in at this point. And it would probably take the greater part of a day to clear it safely without collapsing the whole structure onto the den.
Should probably leave that for now. Should make a note of it though. Additional, now that we're friends with the owlbears, perhaps they would let us continue down here.
Yeah, good idea. Peku will be pouting like Rasnik was because there's no weapons here.
There's not even any loose claws, maybe one got like a dew claw that fell off or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Some feathers or something. There might be feathers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually, somebody roll me a d12 and a d6.
Peku,
Okay,
shoot the garbage.
both the D12 and the D6. Both of me or both?
You
I'll
can do
do
it. Yeah.
D12. There it is.
Sure.
Do it. Oh no!
Okay.
There's a D6.
Well, in the west.
Hey!
He knocked it over. It's an 11 on my screen. Oh, that dice. Oh.
All right. I find one additional feather that is suitable. For the fletching, you feel like those are not feathers that are shed often. There's a lot more of the downy, fluffy feathers that they seem to have plucked out to make their beds. However, there are 5 claws of varying sizes that could be made into daggers. These mark these as potential. Since they were shed, they might not be suitable for daggers. You'd have to do some testing and experimenting on that.
And the real tragedy is that it takes 2 feathers to make 1 arrow. So
I know.
I'm just gonna attach this one to my crossbow as a souvenir.
Should have let me roll.
Why don't you roll D12 right now, and then we'll see what would have been.
Good idea.
So I can feel even worse about it.
Close.
Yeah, not much
There you go.
All right.
Um.
All right. Well, I guess we just.
So
head back then.
this is your your evening. I assume you're spending the evening here,
Sure.
camping. You don't have to set up camp because the owlbears have done it for you. If there are any camp activities you'd like to do, you can do those.
God will contemplate life. Tough call.
Contemplates badly.
Maybe we should have attacked that thing.
I mean, we can still go out there and look for it.
No, I'm just like,
Maximize life by ensuring it lives. Hopefully, it does not sway the balance by killing a lot.
I'll see if Raznik wants to play a game.
why is he suspicious? What kind of game?
It is card game from my where I'm from. I will show you how to play. It's essentially aces up.
Nice.
I'll explain to you later. It's super fun.
Roll
So,
a d20.
intelligence check.
No,
Just in check. Whoever wins gets a point of inspiration. Quite likely you. Yep. Nice. You win. Then I will. You'll pick it up quick.
I can play some music, right? That does something.
Yeah, it's like a performance, and then you can inspire somebody.
Okay, let's be inspired.
And
Then I'll-
be
let's see the
down.
performance.
Okay. Looks like that
Do you do
defaults
like a-
private. Is there a way to force it to roll publicly?
Oh, yeah, if you.
Like-
Oh,
Oh.
right.
On your I can show everybody. Your performance roll.
Nice.
Oh, everyone's
So-
kicking ass.
It's flute, but it sounds more like a harmonica, so a little blues riff.
An
Nice.
owlbear cave.
Haku will tell a story reminiscing of the Forge back in Woodbury. But he will tell a story about smithing, I guess.
Let's see. Deckard, why don't you take inspiration?
Shui, I had 0, so thank you, comrade. That was great story or song.
Right, and then we rest.
Yeah.
My roll was private, so I don't know if I succeeded in them.
Right, there you go.
I still won.
I'm trying to remember what the DC is on camping activities.
Well, it's
Depends on how well-
It has to be a 5 at least. That's the lowest. We didn't have to set up camp. If it was already a good camp, then 5.
Yeah, it was already a good camp. Then 5. Then yeah, you're good.
Oh, nice.
Otherwise, it's
so
like,
I mean, this is
someone
pretty.
else.
Yeah, this is a pretty secure camp.
God thinks, you know what? Maybe it was a good thing.
So then someone else gets inspiration?
Yeah.
Who wants it?
Basic inspiration.
It's the same as play music, but it's just the same.
All right. You gonna do we make it through the night unattacked?
Yep, you make it through the night perfectly fine. Unfortunately for Raznik, there is no monster attack. That may or may not have been why we set back onto self roll. I was checking a few things, seeing what it was doing.
Oh, gee.
So it did some things.
go outside. All the owlbear shit.
No.
It's just blood everywhere.
Take Terminal back as the sole survivor. Train him.
I'll wear him
Alright.
out.
No. Alrighty. You gotta get a con save to see if you slept well or
Oh,
not.
right. Not bad.
Mine is not. So I guess I'm gonna roll again.
If you roll to damage.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah,
Sleeping.
nice. Haku slept like the dead.
PC used to sleep on the ground and fire stuff.
You've
Done.
got fancy owlbear beds. I believe there's a boon coming for Haku.
Hey.
Oh snap!
An inspiration to go around.
Divine favor instead, since it's a god.
Oh, my divine favor is full, so I rather
Oh.
do
Yeah,
inspiration.
you get inspiration. You get inspiration. All right, so you wake up in the morning. Let me get this calendar back out.
Pretty much just head back to the outpost now.
Yep.
Raznik can recount to Dr. Chamberlain about their speech patterns, even.
Mhm.
The sample of the loogie.
And we have a lot of details on shedding and where they sleep.
True.
I assume you guys spent some time and documented all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not
Light.
mean enough to be like, well, you didn't say you wrote it down. Like, no, you're
With light.
Didn't even write.
you're intelligent. Adventurer.
I wouldn't even write it down. So
We have a moment like when we pass by because we're waking up and they're going back to sleep. The rest of go just pull out the checklist and just like sit the Albert town and just ask it all the questions.
History of disease in your family.
They do come back in the morning. They will report if you do cast that to talk to them. They will report that the bloodsucker was roaming around. It
Geez.
seems like maybe based on your activity, you might have lured it a little bit closer, but they were able to avoid it.
That's
That's
good. Right. We're going back to our nest, and yeah. See you later. You might see more of us. He kind of gestures to all of them, the different like races, and but
We have peace as well.
we won't mean you any harm. We might be coming through this direction again soon.
we.
They
man,
nod.
Tell them we.
Oh, sorry, go
tell
ahead,
them we
Deckard.
went to kill the thing. And I'll give you a survival roll for the way home.
Yes.
All right. As you're leaving, they do say, "Be careful. Avoid the hill that moves."
The hill that's
Jesus.
Do you
The hill
recount
that
Raznik?
moves.
Yeah, he'll say that. Yeah, he'll say that in regular speech. The hill that moves.
God will repeat it.
Okay. Look at any nearby hills.
Not this close. More that way. And points northeastern-ish.
Okay.
Usual grounds.
Do they say, is it across the river or? Oh, no,
It's on the
it was-
side of the river that you're in. It's on
Oh.
the side of the river you're in now. They're pointing probably, around like kind of where this foot is on the thing you drew.
Okay. Move this out of the way real quick. And we found that thing.
Yeah.
It was kind of at a pool. That was kind of like how far away from the river? Oh,
The pool was probably about right there. Again, all this is like relative, but
Okay.
that's probably where you saw the pool and the beastie, and the river did seem to continue. Wolverines were
Oh no.
and let's see, Brasnik, or you were assisting the
Yep.
survival roll on the way back,
Mhm.
Deckard. All right. In that case, because people are just insane, Deckard.
What the?
Oh my
That's
Uh,
God.
more information
You
from the
learned a
quest.
piece of rare information. Okay, then you're about to start leaving again, and then Depraved is like, wait, one more thing.
I forgot.
My middle name is Frank. No,
There you go.
that was not the rare information.
There's that.
He will say, you weak ones, or those weak ones, because Raznik's not a weak one. Those weak ones, they build things like this place.
He's asking me a question. Yeah.
He's asking. Yeah.
We built a big nest.
Maybe you could. There is a tall nest. Oh, nest around here-ish.
Points to your map.
Yeah, he's pointing at like a feather in your map. No, like gives you a description. It's just easier
Okay.
for me to just ping you. Don't know what does. Makes noises at time.
Nighttime.
Maybe figure it out. Odd times, but yes, we're out at night.
Okay.
Gives you a look like duh.
Bye. Goodbye.
You do the awkward, like, southern goodbye, where like you both keep saying bye and then like walking backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you head out, and with Deckard and Raznik, you're able to quickly get you where you would like to go.
Boy.
That's all nest. Tower. Check it out.
We
Should we
could.
check it out?
What's
Well,
that?
we've done almost no combats. This either we've got to stop soon or double session it.
True.
It's up to Sam
Yeah.
though.
I'm gonna say, based on time, that if you do want to check out this tower on this quest, we can double session. I'm fine with that. Or you can go back and reap the rewards of what you have done so far.
I do like rewards, but I will follow the majority.
I'm good for either.
We had
Hmm.
kind of didn't make either way too. I don't know.
Yeah, if nobody has any strong feelings,
Let's
I say we
check out
just
the tower.
check it
It's
out.
crazy. Let's leave.
All right, yeah, that
If
works.
there's- If there's anything off about the tower, leave.
All right, it's on your way out. So yeah, let me give you a description of what you see, and then you can make your decision. As you're following the way out, you feel like last time when you were tracking, the Alvarines tend to avoid it. So following their tracks, you didn't really see it. But now that you see it, you're like, man, we're idiots. It does appear to be somewhat Aldfair in make. And it's not making any noise right now. But Deckard, it looks kind of like one of those things you saw in one of those books.
I'll pull out one of my books, put it up so everyone can see it, and be like, well, this is familiar, guys. It looks like one of those thingies.
Could go and check it out.
You do see in the drawing and some notes in Aldfair about the various defenses of those towers.
Ooh.
Oh, we gotta find a cloak coat.
Very dangerous.
Now, the question is they're old, they've been abandoned, are those still in place? I mean, this is a description of them when they were built. But
Okay, if Deckard does mention that that there's defenses and traps, Aku highly interested in visiting the tower. Oh god.
But it may still be active if it makes noise occasionally. Unsure what we
At
should
least
do
get
with
some
it.
eyes on it before we decide.
That'll just make Aku way more interested if it is still active.
I mean, at this point, because you were heading on your way out, you're there, like you're,
Oh,
like 300 feet away. Like you can see the tower at this point. Because it was somewhat on your way back.
Good idea. We'll load up a crossbow the tower.
nice.
Okay.
Is the tower rolling?
All right. Are you shooting the tower?
Yeah, I'll shoot the tower. I'm way over here.
All right.
I got 320 feet on
what's
the
your long
crossbow.
range?
Yes.
All right,
320
you're
feet's
about
the long
three-
range, so disadvantage.
Yep. Give me that roll. You hit the tower. I mean, you hit it. Your boat kind of goes plink.
Nice shot.
Okay, I don't think it's too dangerous. You can go. Fine. Got enough stuff.
Yeah, either or. I gotta run IRL pretty soon though, but I'm down
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Aku is
Two-parter
yes
sounds
for 2-parter, yes. Aku is.
Considering how little
All
we've
right.
burnt resource-wise so far.
And if we get some divine favor, I can sacred favor, I can some of those resources.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to set up our part 2 time?
I can do whenever.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I
Do
know
next
there's some
Tuesday?
people. Next Tuesday, I cannot do the same time next Tuesday. I could do earlier.
How much earlier?
I would have to be done. Oh no, actually, yeah, no, I can't. I can't do next Tuesday.
Okay, no worries.
Is there another day of the week that could work for people, or are we on Tuesdays?
I'm gonna have to
Monday is the only other day of the week that would work for me.
I'm
Okay,
fine.
other Tuesdays for you.
Well, you could do Monday if it's around this time. But other than that,
Bit of a
Around what
break.
time on Monday?
the same time we did today.
Okay, I can do that on next Monday or this Monday, coming Monday. I can do that if other people can.
I can do that.
That's crazy.
Okay.
All right.
I can, but Jay, what did you say?
Yeah, Monday. It's good.
Just a heads up, the 3 first levels and no second levels though, so be a little sparse on healing.
Leave it to
My 2 spell slots yet, so I can heal.
I got I use my lay on hands, but I got 1 more spell slot, and I got 2 divine favors or sacred favors.
Yeah.
And if Sam gives me some more ending decision, I can cover some.
Yeah,
more
I've got to
spell
do
slots.
your.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've got to do like a cleric paladin report cards.
And warlock too. There's
Oh
2
yeah, and
warlocks.
warlock too. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll do all the report cards here in a minute. But so we're not doing like loot XP stuff because we're doing a 2-parter.
Mhm.
So I feel like we're good. I don't know if we want to just end the stream here.
Yeah, probably.
Because like I don't really want to go.
All right.
We've technically got 15 minutes, but I don't want to start anything.
Oh.
That sounds good.
Thanks for running, Sam. We'll see everyone
Yeah,
next time. What's coming up? We have Rhyme's not happening this week.
The Paradise Vale, I think.
Yeah, we
Thanks,
have.
guys. It was
Exalted
great seeing you.
Revenge, Crash.
Hopefully
Ooh,
you come back for
Friday.
another one. Goodbye.
Nice, alright.
Have a good one. Bye.